to the void, to the dark, to the fall. Crawl to the life you shouldn't know. You should never come this way to test the hands of fate. You don't belong here. Peel back the skin, close your eyes. Hell is born to the abyss, but be warned. You fear what you've become. My God, what have you done? You don't belong here. But it's all in the way you touch and you obey. Denial. But it's all in the way you touch and you obey.
Hey! Well, 1 second here. I apologize about that. Let's get these cams going. Wow. Well, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy coming unprepared. Man, how did that happen? Well, let's get this right before we start going any further. Apologies about that.
It's the Dega Boys way, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, it can't be any other way. Telling you. Let's get this guy right there. Come on. We'll get Jay. Jay's got that beautiful face. You guys can stare at him for a second while I get my stuff all rounded out here. Come on. Alrighty. Alright. My goodness. Those are two fine fellows right there on the TV. What do you got to say about it? Huh?
Yeah, what do you got to say about it?
Hey, welcome back to another broadcast here. Tonight we're with the Motor City Trucks and the Nexus Sim Racing Leagues. We are 60 laps here tonight at the Poconos. We're going to have some fun here. Open setup truck racing. We've got some great drivers. We've got a stacked field here tonight. Travis Manning showing his face once again here with the Nexus guys. But first and foremost, Jay, how you doing?
Oh man, it's been a crazy couple weeks, but here we are back with the Motor City Trucks here tonight, the best iRacers in the business. Like always, it's gonna be a fantastic race. Pocono, we're gonna see strategy tonight. That's the key to this race, I believe, and I'm excited to see it all play out.
Absolutely. On top of the board is Travis Manning with a 54.37, almost pulling 1 minute lap times around this big old 2.5 mile track. Up here in the Pocono Mountains. So we're going to be getting into qualifying here soon. I don't have a lot for you guys pre-qualifying. Just know that pace car speed is 75 miles an hour. Pit road speed is 55 miles an hour. And everybody out there tonight, they get the opportunity to pull out their backup car if they get caught up in a little bit of whoopsies out there tonight. Get right back into the racing, maybe contend for a win. But the tricky triangle, they like to call it, turn 1, different than turn 2, different than turn 3. And we're going to be seeing some great racing all the way around. So with that being said, we got practice rounding out. Travis Manning topping the boards, Austin Brooks P2, Darren McCabe P3. That'll be your top 3 going into qualifying. Isaac Singleton, Matthew Wood going to round out your top 5. And all right, let's get into some qualifying here, and we'll get this thing hot and rolling, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go to our first car out on track once they get there, and we'll watch them go. Let's see. First one out. Oh boy. It's the old Dal Seawee here. Being the first car out on track. Jay, how about that old Dal Seawee? We haven't been able to talk to, we have been able to talk to him. In fact, he joined us for a little bit on that watch party on Sunday.
Yeah, that was a fun time. That was a great watch party, man. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm excited to bring more of that content to you this weekend. But he is going to be the first man on the racetrack here tonight in qualifying. He's on his warm-up lap now, going through the turn 2 tunnel turn. And then he's going to set off towards turn 3. What turn 4, they say, here in Pocono. It's going to be great action all night long. I'm excited to see what these guys can do here in qualifying, because I believe track position is going to be important. As you see him a little slideways there through turn 3. Slideways off of turn 3. Can he whoa her down? Lock it up, buddy. Fantastic job there by Dal Seaward.
I like what you said there. Turn 2 tunnel turn, baby. It's a quadruple T. All right, across the line now. That's Travis Manning to start his qualifying run. He's going to dive on down into turn 1. Let's see what he could do here as he comes on down into turn 1. He's going to try to get a low gear, get real close to that yellow line as he drifts back up the racetrack real close to the wall, trying to maximize the racing surface as he now comes down the next straightaway, coming into turn 2 tunnel turn, as we like to say. Here comes Manning now down through turn 2. He gets a real fast, lots of momentum corner as he exits turn 2 nice and gingerly. Now he sails on down into turn 3.
Yeah, this is going to be one of your favorites all night long. Travis Manning, multi-time winner here in this series this season. Off of turn number 3, gets a really good run. Let's see what he can do here across the line. Can he take this thing to the top of the board? And he does. P1 for Travis Manning, breaking the 54-second mark. Great lap by him.
EJ Luna now goes P2 with the 54.551. Let's go ahead and try to bring up your next guy about to cross the start-finish line. That's Cody Tabor. He's coming into turn 3 now. Javon Thompson goes P3 with the 54.896. Here comes the 5 truck off of turn 4. As Amber goes P3 with the 54.727 across the line, the 5 truck goes. Where does he go? He goes to P8 with a 55.499. Apologies there. As your next car to cross start finish line, that's Matthew Nicolini. The number 7 truck crossing the line now. Does he improve off of that P9 position? And he does not.
That is a beautiful looking race truck, but here we are off of turn number 3. And the number 1 truck, that's old Scooter B. Let's see what he could do this time across the line. Looks like he's going to move into the P8 position with a 55.109. Thomas Ferrara up to P9. Bill Daniels there with a P7 running position at the moment as well. Lots of change-ups here in qualifying as here it is. Dustin Franklin in the 74 machine off of turn number 3. Let's see what he can do this time across the line.
Real high exit there for the 74s. He's now coming to the start-finish line. Across the line he goes. Let's see where he can put himself. P8 with the 55.054. From the number 74 truck, we got the next car coming. That's David White in the 84. He crosses the start-finish line, goes P8 with a 55.018. Your next car now to cross the start-finish line without a time, that's Brad Haldane in the number 29 Toyota Tundra, coming off of turn 3 now to complete his first lap.
Yeah, here it is, Brad Haldane. Oh, a little slideways there off of turn 3. He's going to cross the line now. Let's see if he can take this thing to the top of the board. This is number 29 machine here up in P13 with a 55.248 in qualifying. Look at Darren McCabe with a 54.644 up to P3 here in qualifying.
Look at Dallas Seward, a P4 for him in qualifying at the moment. What a run for him! As he now still holds on to P4. Matthew Wood getting into that P6 position with the 54.755 for himself. We got Brad Haldane now coming down through turn 2. He's going to be your next car to cross the start-finish line. He's currently on his second lap as he now goes down the straightaway to sail on down into turn 3.
Yeah, here it is down here into turn 3. He's going to see if he can maybe wrap this yellow line here down across the bottom. We saw him get a little slideways last time by off of turn 3. Oh, he's going to run out of time. That's it for qualifying. Your pole sitter tonight, that is Travis Manning in the number 28 machine.
EJ Luna coming out P2. And then P3 was Darren McCabe in the 66. P4 is going to go to old Dal Seawee. P5, I think P5 was Wood.
Ethan Amberg.
Amberg.
Yeah.
Man, your resident sports car driver showing up the field here tonight with the Truck Series. That's pretty cool. But your pole winner for tonight, that is Travis Manning. Let's go ahead and pull him up in the booth here. Let's talk to him. Travis Manning, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
What's going on, guys?
Man, what a phenomenal lap you put down there. 0.2 quicker than second place. How did you do it?
I don't know. We've been, Dan Shamoon with Nitro Racing's been working harder on our Q setup, and I think he finally hit something for the guys in RTP tomorrow night. I was lucky enough to be one of the first guys to give it a test run. So, yeah, it's a great truck by these guys, and hopefully we can carry it into the race.
Absolutely. Look, it's always great to have you back here, Travis. We love watching you. We love broadcasting the races with you in it. We're really happy you're here. Gonna put on a great show tonight. What is the strategy coming into this race?
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Don't get stuck on the inside. Anybody that gets stuck on the inside is going to be in trouble. It's really hard to pass here, so keeping the truck in clean air is going to be a big trick. And then again, not getting yourself trapped on the inside. Those are the two biggest things that you got to watch out for here. anybody on the inside is guaranteed to just drop like a rock. So just keep an eye out for that for sure. And my goal is going to be keep it up on the wall. If there's any heat, go to the wall.
Absolutely, absolutely. I got one more question for you. We've got a 60-lap race here tonight. What is fuel looking like? What is a fuel run here with the trucks?
This is going to be, it's going to be a one-stop race for sure. I think we're about 34, 35 laps on the tank. So pending any goofy timed cautions, this should be a pretty simple one-stop race. Nothing crazy. Might see an undercut. I've seen it a couple times this week, but I haven't seen it pay off for anybody. So, yeah, one stop as long as everything goes smooth. If cautions come out, that's where it's going to get hairy. But about 34, 35 laps on a tank.
All right. Well, thank you for that. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for our poll winner for tonight?
Yeah, Travis, congratulations on your poll. It's awesome to have you back. We're back here at the booth, and we'll be pulling for you all night. Good luck in your endeavors, your race. Everything works out for you, and we'll be talking to you at the end of the race here, Travis.
Yep, hope to see you guys later. Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, that was your poll winner for tonight. Jay, let's go into some picks here. Drivers to look out for, what to expect in the race. Take it away. The floor is yours.
Oh, man, this is going to be a great race. Travis said one-stop strategy, most likely around 30 to 34. Undercuts could be at play. I don't know who's going to be able to take that to their advantage, but I'd like to see somebody try it. Maybe it's somebody like Austin Brooks, who's up there in the 33 machine. We know how fast he is. Maybe he does something a little different than Travis, and maybe he bests him here tonight.
All right, there you have it. One to look out for. I'm going to go with Ethan Amberg. That man has been slowly getting good. I shouldn't say good. That was kind of rude to say. I apologize for that. But Ethan Amberg has been slowly getting the results that he is needed in this truck series. He has been, that speed in the 12 truck has just been consistently getting better and better and better. The driver of the 12 truck and the driver of really the 95 truck as well, Isaac Singleton, you got to watch out for them. They could be absolute drivers that could really steal the show here tonight. And, yeah, I think those two drivers in specific, ones to absolutely look out for here for this race. One stopper, as your pole sitter said, but keep your eyes on the 12 for sure. Let's go back to the chat here just for a second on YouTube, because we are streaming on both platforms now, everybody. We are on Kick, and we are dual streaming right now. If you guys are, a part of Kick, you guys got a channel membership, whatever over there, go ahead and give us a follow. We're just Dega Boys over there as well. So, but in the chat, Matthew Wood, glad y'all are back. I'm glad as well, Matthew. It's good to be back up here in the booth. Landon Maupin, Singleton winning tonight. He's calling it. I said, watch out for Mr. Singleton there. Dallas Seward, what the heck am I doing? Starting in the top 5. Dallas, what a great qualifying run, man.
Yeah, that was fantastic. As it looks like warm-up's done here, Tom. Looks like we're going to get these boys gridded up. We're going to go racing here tonight at Pocono.
Let's do it. I'm excited to get this thing going here. On the grid here tonight for, sorry about that, the Pocono Mountains 150. Travis Manning on pole in the 28 with EJ Luna on the outside of him in the 81. Darren McCabe starting P3 tonight in the 66 with Dallas Seward on the outside of him in the 38. Ethan Amberg starting P5 in the number 12 truck with Matthew Wood on the outside of him in the 16. Cedarius Days in the 45 starting P7 tonight. Javon Thompson in the 93 starting P8. Dustin Franklin in the 47 starting P9. Rob Collier in the 02 starting P10. Stephen Doughton in the 09 starting P11. And David White in the 84, starting P12. Rounding out your top 12 for tonight. As these drivers get ready, get this thing on pit road. Oh, man, look at that. They're getting all set up on pit road sideways like that. That is a beautiful sight. That is just beautiful.
Yeah, this is amazing. I'm excited to go racing. The best iRacers in the business. 60-lap race. Most likely a one-stopper. We could see a little bit of undercut, overcut. According to Travis, around 30 to 34 might be your pit stop window. Let's see if anybody does something different here tonight. If you're going to beat Travis Manning, you might have to pull some magic out of the hat here. He is super fast, super competitive. He's got the track position early, but anything can happen. I mean, we get an early caution, throw a little bit of a wrinkle into it. You never know what can happen here in this race.
Absolutely. All right. These guys getting ready to go here. We're waiting for everybody to grid. And then we'll get this thing underway. 60 laps around here at Pocono. Ready to go at it for tonight. 150 miles. All going to be led by Travis Manning. Coming off of turn 3. We'll get these guys rolling here. And then we will get going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling off of pit road, getting everybody lined up here side by side to get ready for the start of this race. All the way back through the field. Notable, Scott Bellum starting P14 tonight, Brad Haldane P16. This is one of Brad Haldane's good racetracks here at Pocono. I remember racing with Brad a couple years back. Really fast here. Kind of surprises me he's starting all the way back in P16 just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of issues here for Austin Brooks as he's starting in the back. Isaac Singleton as well in the 95. Both of these guys looking to get the most positions gained award, I guess. But Jay, look, we're coming through turn 2 now. Let's do it. Any last words before we go green flag racing?
Yes, the best iRacers in the business here in the Nexus Motor City Trucks. We got Travis Manning, EJ Luna going to be leading this field of fantastic racers to green. One-stop strategy race, maybe an early caution, throw a wrinkle into it. But at the end of the day, who are we going to see at the top of the leaderboards here and taking the victory here in the Pocono Mountains 125?
All right, there you have it. Now coming off of turn 3. We're going to watch that pace truck come off of the racing surface, give control to Travis Manning as he inches closer to the restart zone. And the green flag flies here at Pocono with the Nexus Motor City Trucks. Travis Manning on the inside with Darren McCabe. EJ Luna on the outside with that is Dallas Seward right behind him. Matthew Wood making a little bit of a move there to the inside as Travis Manning leads coming down it through turns 1. Darren McCabe all over his rear bumper now off of turn number 1 side by side for P2. It's EJ Luna, Darren McCabe, the 38 and the 16 helping these two drivers down into turn 2.
Off the tunnel turn for the first time today. We were a little sideways there with Darren McCabe to the inside of the 81 of Luna. Look at Dallas Seward sending it to the inside of turn 3. We're going to be side by side potentially for P number 3 here off of turn 3. As you see Matthew Wood, he's trying to get a good run off of turn 3, but the first lap led here tonight by Travis Manning.
Travis Manning out front trying to break the draft by the cars behind him. He's got himself a good lead here as now Matthew Wood working with Dallas Seward down the long front straightaway, but down into turn 1. The 38 sails it on in there, gets to the rear bumper of the 66, not going to be able to do anything with it. Darren McCabe getting to the rear bumper of the 81 now off of turn 1. Dallas Seward maybe made a wall contact there. Here comes Darren McCabe to the inside of EJ Luna. Not going to make it happen. Now coming through turn 2.
Yeah, here it is into turn 2. This is not a very good passing place on this racetrack. Really difficult corners. Look at Dallas Seward. Maybe a little tight off the corner. Matthew Wood looking to the inside now as we're going to head to turn 3. Here it is. Side by side, door to door, wheel to wheel action. Matthew Wood sends it in on the bottom. He's going to make the move on Dallas Seward and clear him off of turn 3.
What a great move there by the 16. Dallas gets sideways off of turn 3. He keeps it straight across the line. Dallas Seward trying to make a move back to the inside of the 16. And we've got a caution.
There it is, the early caution that we were talking about could change the entire complexion of this race, and it's David White in the 84 machine looks like he went around there off of turn number 3.
Let's go back and look at this, Jay, and see what happened to the 84 machine of David White as he was coming off of turn 3. 84 now hitting the exit of the corner. He's got a little bit of loosey-goosey there. Oh, almost pulled a Kyle Larson. Got lucky there. Just a little bit of scrapage on the inside of that number 84. Maybe, hopefully, not going to have to take a quick repair. Go back live. We'll see what David White's doing. Looks like he's coming on down into turn 2 now. We're going to watch him as he is, excuse me, the current holder of the Redneck Horsepower Award as he comes off of turn 2. We'll see what he does now. Coming down the pits. Let's see if he takes a quick repair. I wouldn't say you would take a quick repair here, Jay. I would take that extra time to get some repairs done. These laps are so long under caution anyways, you might as well.
Yeah, I was wondering if we would maybe see some guys maybe outside the top 15 decide to pit here. Maybe try something different, not having the track position. Doesn't look like we saw any of those guys decide to pit. But we do see David White. He's going to come down pit road. Let's see if he does use this quick repair in the 84 Couch Racer machine. Does have a little bit of damage there to the left rear bumper there. The spoiler's got a little bit of damage. Let's see if he does some natural repairs. Like you said, long pace laps here. He probably has plenty of time here to get that thing repaired naturally without that quick repair.
No, he took it.
And he took it. All right. Well, that answers that there, Tom. I didn't expect that.
Well, yeah, there you have it. David White putting all his chips in the basket now. He's coming back out on track in the 84. Didn't take tires either. Just a quick repair. Get himself back out on the racetrack here. Dave Farella, a little bit of a story here. Dave had a little bit of issues on the pace lap. Is now considered 3 laps down. He should be getting a free pass here. Unless he was part of the accident. I don't think he was, though. Maybe having a little bit of more issues here. I don't know. A little bit strange. Dave Farella has had a couple of good runs here with the Nexus Motor City trucks. So, him being 3 laps down already, or 2 laps down. No, it's 3. It's kind of surprising. Brad Haldane coming down pit road here.
There it is. That's what I was wondering, if we're going to see anybody outside that top 15. And there it is, Brad Haldane. He's deciding to change up the strategy. I like this. I like this call. I mean, you don't have the track position anyway at this moment of the race. Let's try something different. You never know what could happen. We can get a caution right before that fuel window, or, I mean, we could get multiple cautions lined up back to back. And, I mean, I like it. You got to do something different from that far back, and that's what he's going to do. Top it off with some fuel. Maybe he can play a little bit of long game, stay out a little bit longer than everybody else around him, maybe catch a lucky caution. You never know what could happen in these races. These are thrilling all the way down to the end.
Absolutely, Jay. Absolutely. Well, Brad Haldane now going to come off P23. Real quick, back to the chat here. Tim Henderson, I clicked to register for the race, but it never confirmed. Big sad. Man, Tim, I miss you, buddy. I miss you.
That's so unfortunate, man. We didn't get Tim in the race. That stinks. Maybe next one there, Tim. We'll get you out here in a truck, and we'll have some fun with these Nexus Sim Racing boys here in the Motor City trucks.
Dale, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, back to the front here. Lights are still on the pace truck. That means we're going to go one more time around here. Or hopefully just one more time. These caution laps have been are pretty brutal. To put it to perspective, it's about 1 minute 45 seconds per lap under caution. So there you have it. But yeah,
one guy to note too as well, Tom, is number into 12th position, Austin Brooks, already up to P12. I mean, he started deep in the field, had some issues there, I believe earlier, and here he is working his way towards the front. So keep your eye on the 33 truck. We know how fast he is. Can he make up more ground here on this next restart?
Absolutely. We'll definitely keep our eyes on that guy as he moves his way through the field. We are lights off on the pace truck, though. We're going to go green flag racing this time by. We're going to watch Travis Manning and EJ Luna once again out on the front, in the front row. Row 2 is going to go to Darren McCabe, Matthew Wood, Dallas Ewart, Rob Collier are going to make up row 3. Row 4 is going to go to Ethan Amber, Javon Thompson. And to round out your top 10, and in row 5, that's Sedaris Days and Dustin Franklin. So now peel on down into turn 1. All right, Jay, what did we learn here? We learned that turn 3 might be a little loosey-goosey. All right? Drivers are a little racy here at the beginning of these restarts. The dirty air must be a pretty big thing here. But also, Travis Manning said the heat's going to move up. You're going to want to be up at the top of the racetrack because that inside line is a little dead.
Yes, precisely. We saw a lot of guys loosey-goosey there off of turn 3 there, Tom. I mean, that was a lot of hard driving. If you can get a good run there off of turn 1 as well, that sets you up to maybe down this long straightaway to set something up before you get to the tunnel turn. Saw Matthew Wood make a pretty aggressive move into turn 3. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. It's just a matter of how your truck's handling and where you can position it and what kind of runs you can develop, and that's what we're going to see. I think this restart's going to be important too. Maybe Luna on that outside learned something on that initial start. He can apply it here to this second restart and maybe get the best of Travis Manning here on the inside.
Absolutely. In the chat, Tim Henderson, where are we at next week? And a question mark with Daytona. Actually, Tim, I think we are at Montreal. We're going to go road course racing for next week. So, there you have it. There you have it. Come on. All right, now off of turn 3, we're going to watch this pace truck come off the racing surface and give control to Travis Manning as they inch closer to the restart zone. And the green flag flies once again here at Pocono. Travis Manning getting a great restart there over EJ Luna. Darren McCabe going side by side with EJ Luna now as they look on down to coming into turn 1. Matthew Wood behind both of these drivers looking to make a move here through turns 1 and 2. The 66 shoves it deep. He gets in front of the 81. A slide job. A crossover by EJ Luna as they come off at turn 1. Down the straightaway here. No, it's not going to work. Darren McCabe trying to get the draft from the 28 as they come down the straightaway and into turn 2. Here comes Matthew Wood.
Here it is, Matthew Wood to the inside. You see in the gamesmanship early. Travis Manning trying to break the draft, but look at that move by Matthew Wood. Up to P3, gets by EJ Luna, slipping since the restart. Darren McCabe trying to get that draft from Travis Manning here. As you see Manning, he was being a little aggressive down the straightaway trying to break that draft, and here he is, 0.3 of a second behind Manning off of turn number 3. Can he get a big run here?
Coming down the front straightaway now, this very long front straightaway. Travis Manning tried to break the draft, but Darren McCabe following it in his footsteps. That's Matthew Wood as well. The top 5 single file as we get back to Dallas Seward. Here comes Rob Collier. Side by side now, Austin Brooks up to P7 as he dives it on deep on the 93 now through turns 1, and he's going to come off the corner. He's going to have a slight advantage here. Javon's going to have a little bit of a run now. Coming down the straightaway, coming into turn 2 as the front pack plays a little bit of gamesmanship here. Here comes Rob to the inside of Dallas.
Yeah, Rob's looking to the inside of Dallas. Can he make it happen here in the tunnel turn? Very difficult spot to pass. He almost made contact there with Dallas. Now Javon to the outside. They're all going to funnel into a single file line. But here comes Austin Brooks down to the inside of Javon into turn 3. He's going to make that move, and he's going to try and hunt for more. He's trying to get by Rob Collier now off of turn number 3. Javon using all the track. Austin Brooks using all the track. We got some wall contact back there.
Coming down the front straightaway now, Austin Brooks real close to the wall there off of turn 3. He saves it. He's looking to make a run on Rob Collier now as they come on down in turn 1. Not going to be able to do it this time. He's going to look to the outside. The 33 ripping the boards here in turn 1. May have been a little bit of a mistake, or maybe not. Look much time he's going to gain on the exit of turn 1 now. Coming down the straightaway, he's going to get right back to the rear bumper of Rob Collier. Maybe he's looking to the inside. He's looking to make a move on turn 2.
Here it is to the inside into turn 2. Not a very good passing zone, but we're going to see Austin Brooks trying to make it happen. To the inside of Collier, still side by side. Oh, we got guys loosey-goosey there off of turn 2. Here it is, a little bit of side-by-side drag race down this straightaway. Down into turn 3. Austin Brooks got the preferred position to the inside. Collier backs his corner up. Can he pull a crossover? Off at turn number 3. We're still side by side. Javon gets tight. Can he hang on to it? He does, as we're still dragging down the front straight.
Drag race for P6 now. Austin Brooks, Rob Collier, the 02 on the inside. He's looking to take that position back away from the 33. The 33's having a resurgence on the outside as he gets the outside lane now, diving down into turn 1. Still side by side now for P6 as the 33. He's going to get the run from the top side down this straightaway off the exit of turn 1. He's going to clear Rob. Rob now being demoted back down to P7 as Austin Brooks marches his way up to the front.
Here it is, Austin Brooks now in that P6 position, continually to climb through the field. Oh, having a little bit of an issue. Rob's gonna give him some bumper business. He tries to go to the inside. He's a little squirrely off of turn 2. Down here into turn 3, we are closing this gap down to Dallas Seward. You see Austin Brooks, maybe a lane off the bottom. Rob Collier trying to wrap that yellow line. Look at Showtime doing Showtime things. Off of turn 3, we're all gonna stay single file, trying to build some runs here as Austin Brooks is flying, moving through the field.
Coming down the front straightaway now, the 33 is looking to make a run on the 38 now. That's Dallas Seward in the P5 position. Austin Brooks to the inside now in the 33, down into turn 1. He's going to dive it deep. Dallas, he's making a run back on the outside here. He's making a great run as they come off at turn 1 and down the next straightaway. The 38 still on the outside of the 33. A little bit of loosey-goosey back there, as you can see, as we're now looking to come on down into turn 2. A little bit of contact there between the 33 and the 38.
How brave you have to be to make a move into the tunnel turn. Austin Brooks to the inside. Oh my goodness, this is some great door-to-door action here. The bravery with Dallas being able to hang it on the outside. Austin Brooks trying to make it happen on the inside. Into turn 3, Dallas to the top. We see Austin Brooks to the inside. Can he clear Dallas here off of turn 3? And it looks like he does. Austin Brooks up to, oh, it's Dallas is sideways. Nearly makes wall contact. Austin Brooks up to P5.
What a great run for him now as he crosses start-finish line, plus 18 from where he started. Down into turn 1 now, Dallas Seward all over his rear bumper. Is he going to make a move here? He's looking to the inside of the 33. He's there as they go through turns 1 now. The 33 is going to hold on to that P5 position as Travis Manning has now checked out 1.5 seconds to Darren McCabe, who's only 0.3 seconds ahead of Matthew Wood. EJ Luna losing a little bit of time here, 0.6 back. But here it is, 1.8 seconds back to Austin Brooks now as Dallas Seward concedes that position to Austin Brooks. Our closest battle on track here now, it's Dustin Franklin and Isaac Singleton.
Yeah, Franklin to the inside into turn 3. Can he make it happen? We see the Singleton machine up there on the outside. Oh, we got a car on the wall.
That's McCabe.
Oh, it's McCabe out of the P2 position. Tragic moments here in this race for Darren McCabe at Pocono. That's some significant damage there, Tom.
Man.
A little bit of loosey-goosey there off of turn 3. That's kind of been the trend of the race here so far. We'll have to go back and take a look and see exactly what happened here to the 66 machine.
Oh, you can already see it. Ooh. Let's try to get a better shot here. Made slight contact with the outside wall, but oh man!
Ooh.
Look at that hit.
Yeah, what did Lyle say after Chicago? A little PTSD after those turn 6 wall. I mean, those tire barrier or those water barrels. A little PTSD after what they've seen so far today. Look at this big contact. Oh man, spin it like a top.
That's a quick repair. Come on with it. All right, we'll go back live here. We'll see what Darren McCabe's up to now as he's coming down into turn 2 in that P23 position. Darren McCabe looking, I'm sorry, Dave Farella looking like he's got one of those laps back. He's now only 1 lap down. That's good news. Try to get 24 cars on the lead lap here at Pocono. 66 now. Coming off of turn 2, down into turn 3 now. Lap 13, about to complete it. About to get on lap 14 here. Let's watch what Darren does. Let's go to the front here. Let's see what these guys do. They're going to pit. Everybody's going to pit here. EJ Luna, Austin Brooks, Dallas Seward staying out. That's
I was wondering if we're going to see anybody stay out. There it is. I'm kind of surprised they pit to begin with. You're not going to be able to make it to the end of this race from here, I don't believe. I mean, that's a long shot, but I thought maybe more people would stay out as well. I mean, this is kind of interesting, changing up the strategy completely here. And we'll have to see the race off pit road. Can Manning maintain this lead here?
Whoa! He had a big moment getting into his box there. He still gets it in compliance there to get those tires off. The 28 of Travis Manning maybe having a little bit of difficulties there. He's putting 4 fresh Goodyear rubbers on. Who's that coming up through? That's Cody Tabor. Is he going to beat Travis Manning? No, he's not. Wow, what a move by Cody.
2 tires, maybe?
Must have been.
That's what I'm thinking. That was because he didn't have the track position. I'm thinking that's a 2-tire call. I like the strategy. Get the track position. That might be the important thing here in this race is having that track position.
That
was a great exit there by Travis Manning as well. I thought he was going to be in trouble there with the angle he was pointed at. He was able to get that thing righted and out there of pit lane exit first. That was impressive.
It was 2 tires for the 5 truck of Cody Tabor with a pit stop time of 9.47 seconds. Travis Manning a 14.45, which pretty much seems to be the fastest pit stop out of anybody here. Holy cow. Yeah, he did. He had the fastest pit stop. Even with that mess up, man, Travis Manning crew on it tonight, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. A little bit of hustle in the pit lane action, yeah, and that's great. You never know where these races can be won and lost, but with a pit crew like that, man, he's already got a golden horseshoe in his pocket. He might be able to use that later if he needs it, so that's an impressive pit stop there. Matthew Wood, he is going to... Oh, well, there goes the strategy here by Tabor. Maybe he made a mistake. Maybe he didn't mean to take 2 tires. You never know.
Well, that would be a horrible mistake because iRacing classifies 2 tires as 4 tires. So if you take 2 tires, 2 right side tires, like, it's just not built in for you to take the same set of 2 left side tires, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. The more you know, right?
Well,
yeah, there it is. Right side tires. And then it'll probably go back around and put the 4 tires on. Yep, there it is.
RIP. Let's check on Darren McCabe here. Obviously had a quick repair going on there for himself. So he's back out on track, ready to get some work done. Back up to the front, it's Dallas Seward. We're lights off on the pace truck. We're going to go green flag racing, ladies and gentle cars. We're going to see Dallas Seward restart this field. Come on with it. That's what I like seeing. Old Dal Seawee in the 38.
Yeah, we're going to have 45 laps to go when we go green as well here, Tom. So, according to Travis, from that point, probably about 12, 13 laps, then the fuel window opens to make it to the end. So there is lots of strategy that can be played with these early cautions here. We can see everything change, different strategies, different pit sequences. This could be interesting. We could get another caution here off this restart, and then maybe we see even different strategies play out. So this could be wild. But Dallas Seward, he's got the pace tonight. Now he's going to have a chance on the inside line with a little bit older tires. Let's see if he can do something here and challenge Travis Manning.
All right, coming down into turn 3 now. Pace truck, you're going to watch him pull off the racing surface, give control to the 38 of Dallas Seward. As they all come off in turn 3 now. We're going to get ready to go green flag racing here. The truck, pace truck off the racing surface, control to Dallas Seward now, inching closer to the restart zone. And he gets the green flag here at Pocono. Travis Manning not getting as good of a restart as Dallas Seward as they come down the front straightaway. It looks like Dallas Seward's going to hold on to that P1, but here comes Travis Manning to the inside of the 38 now, down into turn 1. EJ Luna looking to take it 3 wide, not going to make it happen. Dallas Seward dropping like an anchor just a little bit here as he comes off a turn 1. He smacks the wall. Here comes everybody else, 3 wide, fanning out, 4 wide, down the straightaway off of turn 1, looking to come down into turn 2 now.
Oh, look at Austin Brooks, 4 wide action down into the tunnel turn. Holy cow. And they make it happen. Oh, Austin Brooks gets sideways there. He was not able to hold the inside. Here comes Matthew Wood to the inside, side by side with Austin Brooks now. Now let's see, we're fighting back on the inside. Into turn 3, Matthew Wood sends it in on the bottom. He might be able to clear the entire field here off of turn number 3. Austin Brooks going to fight back off of 3. Great action as we're going to continue to see Manning lead as we got battles for that P2.
Coming to the inside now, the 16 side by side as they're crossing the line and coming down into turn 1 now. They're still side by side for that P2 position. Austin Brooks, he clears the 16 on the entrance. Matthew Wood all over the rear bumper of the 33 now as they come through turns 1 off the exit. And they're going to come down this straightaway. The 16 might have a little bit of an advantage here now as he's going to get the run, the draft from the 33. The 33 is not even going to try to defend here as they're already losing a big gap to Travis Manning as they come on down into turn 2.
Maybe these guys are going to work together here. They're both bump drafting down that long pond straightaway down towards the tunnel turn. Maybe this would be in their best interest if they can lock bumpers here and push down the straightaways. If we can maybe close this gap back down to Travis Manning as he continues to extend it. 1.04 seconds. Oh, we got lots of wall contact. Oh, big contact into the wall. Dallas is there. Is that Javon? Oh, big time contact by Javon. We see everybody fan out. Do we stay green here? It looks like Javon might be big broke though. No, he gets it rolling. We're still rolling here. Dallas with some big damage. Back down into turn 1.
Dallas with some big damage off of turn 3 there. Lots of right front damage on that 38. That tire, or not pitting situation, did not really work out for him here, as he's now coming off of turn 1. We're pretty much single file now, coming down into turn 2. Travis Manning already opening up just about of a second lead here as he exits turn 2. The 33 of Austin Brooks, Matthew Wood trying to work together behind him. You see that back there? That's Isaac Singleton getting really loose off of turn 2. Let's watch him now through turns 3.
Yeah, here it is. Singleton, one of the picks or one of the favorites there in the chat earlier. He's doing a fantastic job right now up on the outside. Little loosey-goosey trying to get to the outside of Franklin. Franklin's going to close the door on him. Oh, he's going to try and get a big run off of turn 3, try to send it to the inside of Franklin here. We're looking at maybe some side-by-side action here for the P6 position into turn number 1. Singleton to the bottom, Franklin to the outside. Wheel to wheel through turn number 1. Oh, and he pulls a slide job. Holy cow, here comes Franklin back up at turn 1.
What a move there. The 66 grabs a little bit of wall there as McCabe working his way back up through the field. But right here, it's Isaac Singleton and Dustin Franklin now. Coming down the straightaway, down into turn 2 now. Looks like Isaac's going to hold on to that P6 position. Plus 18 positions since the start of this race. Unbelievable what he's been able to do as he now tries to get back to the rear bumper of Rob Collier. Rob Collier now looking to the inside of EJ Luna in turn 3. Side by side here. Off of turn 3 looking down the front straightaway. Matthew Woods in the wall.
Oh, yeah, Matthew Wood in the wall. EJ Luna a little sideways there. Rob Collier, he's going to try and make this happen behind EJ Luna. That's for P4. As you see Brooks building a little bit of gap with that mistake by Matthew Wood. Now EJ Luna's going to try and capitalize. Here comes Collier behind Luna, down here into turn 1. Collier trying to get to the inside. Luna's going to shut the door on him. Collier a little slideways there. He's trying to get to the outside down the long pond straightaway. As we got all kinds of guys getting close to the wall off of turn 1. We're still battling down the back straightaway. Does Collier work with Luna here to get by Matthew Wood? What's going to happen down here into the tunnel turn as they're all going to take it down to the bottom?
Jay, let's go on board with the Digga Boys cam with Rob Collier as he goes around this tricky triangle track of Pocono as he tries to chase down EJ Luna in front of him. You can see the different types of corners that they're going to be going through. Real nice and flat, long left-hander here for turn 3 at Pocono, and then the long straightaway to come here and complete lap 20.
Yeah, here it is, a complete lap 20. You're going to see he's trying to get the toe of EJ Luna in front of him. Let's see what he does. He's going to go out of the toe, down here into turn 1. I believe he's going to take it to the bottom, maybe to the top. Yeah, he takes it to the bottom. Luna, maybe a lane up from the bottom. He's going to try and get a pretty good run here off of turn 1. Look how steady he is on the wheel here, Tom. His truck is handling the way he likes it. He's going to try and get a pretty good run here off of turn 1. Get in the toe as we head back to the tunnel turn. As we see EJ Luna right here in front of him. Maybe try to get a toe off of Matthew Wood in front of him. Down here in the tunnel turn, they all take it down to the bottom. Real fast, aggressive corner. Look how much wheel Rob's got into it. Pretty good exit there off the tunnel turn. And now setting up for turn number 3.
There you have it, a lap around here at Pocono with Rob Collier as he's looking to the inside of the 81. Now making up a little bit of ground here. Let's see what he can do off of the exit of turn 3. He's going to lose just a little bit of ground to the 81, but by the end of the straightaway, that draft's going to work in his favor. Now, let's go to your closest battle on track. That's Stephen Downton and Sedaris Days as they now come down the front straightaway. These two guys have been duking it out here for a minute as we've been talking about the drivers up front. But here comes Stephen Downton, maybe looking to the outside here of Sedaris Days down through turn 1 as now Thomas Ferrara puts his nose in the mix.
Yeah, this is a battle for that P9 position. Sedaris Days continues to hold that P9 position over Stephen Downton. We also have Thomas Ferrara in this mix down the long pond straightaway, set up for the tunnel turn. Not a really good passing opportunity. You want to be able to get into this corner effectively. Thomas Ferrara says, never mind, I'm going to try and make it happen on the outside into the tunnel turn. Gets a really good exit, a little loosey-goosey, as you see Steven Down gets a really good exit. He's going to take it to the bottom here into turn number 3. Can he make it happen? Serious Days maybe at the preferred line on the outside. Steven trying to wrap the bottom as here comes Thomas Ferrari trying to build a big run. And it looks like we're going to have the 45 at Darius Days continue to hold that position.
The 45 doing a great job there, going on the defense as we go back up to the front. It's Isaac Singleton and Rob Collier side by side once again here as they come on down into turn 1. The 95 ripping the boards here on the 0-2 all the way on the bottom. He's looking to make a little bit of ground there. It's not going to work for him. Isaac Singleton absolutely just cleared Rob Collier off at turn 1 down the straightaway now, looking to go into turn 2. The tunnel turn right behind the 81 of EJ Luna.
Yeah, Singleton's doing a fantastic job using that outside line. Oh, Luna's sideways off the tunnel turn. He's going to hang on to it. Singleton maybe be able to set some up here for turn 3. We know that outside line in turn 3 is really effective, and we see Singleton take it to advantage. He's going to go right to the outside, try to build the momentum off of turn 3 to challenge EJ Luna into turn number 1. Can he get a pretty good run here? He's going to be able to hang on to that machine. He's going to try to get in the toe of EJ Luna. Luna's going to give him the outside. But no, Singleton wants to get right on the bumper. He wants to use that draft. Luna's going to be defensive here. Singleton maybe have to fall in line down here into turn 1. Oh, he's in the wall.
Down in it through turns 1 now. The 95 still on the outside here. Working that outside. Oh, he's real loose, it looks like. Off of turn 1, though. He does make up a lot of ground here through section 1. I mean, Isaac Singleton is the fastest car through section 1 now. And doing a great job there. Holding on to the draft of the car in front of him now through the tunnel turn of turn 2. He loses a little bit of time there behind the 81. The 81's looking to the inside of Matthew Wood now down into turn 3. Now side by side for the P3 position, Matthew Wood on the rear bumper of the 81. The 81 got loose off of turn 3. It's not going to work out for him. Matthew Wood going to take that position back. EJ Luna now going to come under threat by Isaac Singleton. The 95 looking to the outside of the 81. Can he get there now down into turn 1? He does. He's not letting... Oh my goodness! He makes the move there. He makes the pocket between the 95 and the 16. Down through turn 1. Off of turn 1 now the 95. Oh, real loose there. He keeps it straight. He's looking to the inside of Luna now, and they're side by side now off at turn 1. Looking to come down into turn 2. Still side by side here with the 95 and the 81. Can they keep this up? The tires, a hot commodity, as the 81 does lag back here behind the 95 of Isaac Singleton. 95 of Isaac Singleton now setting his sights on the 16 of Matthew Wood as he continues to rip the outside lane here in turn 3. Ladies and gentle cars, we're going to take you guys to a full throttle segment here. We'll be right back with y'all. And to continue this broadcast, we'll be right back.
Yellow flag is out.
All right, right back with you guys here. We had a little bit of a caution here on the race broadcast. Let's go ahead and see what happened between these drivers here on track. Oh no, it looks like it was old Darren McCabe having a little bit of issues here. Off of turn 2, big contact with the outside wall. Same with EJ Luna. Eats the inside barrier there. And it looks like he's going to be out of the race. He blew a motor. He already took his quick repair. It looks like the 66 not going to be able to come back out on track here tonight. All right, back out front. That's Travis Manning. We're on lap 28. Another driver to look out for here is so Dal Siwi. He's been rolling around this track with a lot of damage on that 38. So is Javon Thompson. As you can see, everybody now coming down pit road. Travis Manning, Austin Brooks, Matthew Wood, Isaac Singleton, EJ Luna. Your top 5 at the moment. Rob Collier, Dustin Franklin, Sedarius Days, Thomas Ferrara, Stephen Downton. All coming down pit road. That's your top 10. Everybody coming down pit lane. Here comes Dallas Seward, Javon Thompson, also coming down pit road. As we watch Travis Manning get into his box. A lot better this time. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. What a great stop for him so far. As we look down pit road now, you can see Austin Brooks, Isaac Singleton already done with their pit stops. They're coming down pit road. They're looking for a race here. And it looks like it's Travis Manning, Austin Brooks, Isaac Singleton, EJ Luna, and Dustin Franklin. Rob Collier coming off P6. Matthew Wood, P7. P8 goes Sedarius, Thomas Ferrara, and Stephen Downton rounding out your top 10. As we watch everybody else now come off of pit road here. Dallas Seward still on pit road with Javon Thompson. These guys getting some repairs done. Not necessarily wanting to take their quick repairs at the moment, as it might get a little bit more crazy as we get through the race. Javon Thompson in the 93, still getting work done on that car. But Travis Manning, I mean, other than that one restart, has led every lap. Has led every racing lap so far. Doing another masterclass job so far in that number 28 machine. It's always fun watching him.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic. And also Austin Brooks, I mean, we've noted him driving through the field. He's doing a great job. Isaac Singleton, he's been really quick, especially on that outside line here. He is in a position now. A lot of things have changed with the race off pit road. It's going to be interesting to see the 33 and the 28 battling it out on this restart as we do close in on this halfway point.
Yeah, buddy. Halfway here at Pocono, baby. Man. This guy's putting in some work for sure. Lights off on the pace truck. You know what that means. Green flag racing this time by ladies and gentle cars. Your front row, Travis Manning, Austin Brooks. Second row will go to Isaac Singleton, EJ Luna. Third row will go to Dustin Franklin, Rob Collier. Fourth row, Matthew Woods, Darius Days. And to round out your top 10 and row 5, that's Thomas Ferrara, Stephen Downton so far. Stephen Downton having a great night, running in that top 10 position so far and doing a phenomenal job with it. But up front here, what a battle we have had so far, Jay, for that top 5. Travis Manning, Austin Brooks, Isaac Singleton, EJ Luna, Dustin Franklin. We lost Darren McCabe with a little bit of some incidents on track. But still, this race is hot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming through turn 3 now. We're going to watch that pace truck come off of the racing surface, give control to Travis Manning. There they go, inching closer to the restart zone. The 28 looking to restart the field, and the green flag flies. Travis Manning once again getting a great restart here versus everybody else out in the field. Austin Brooks putting on a valiant effort on the outside there. As you can see them all traveling down into turn 1. The 28 clears the 33, but here comes the 95. Isaac Singleton to the inside of the 33. The 81 of AJ Luna trying to make a move there as the 33 gets a great run off of turn 1. Oh, AJ's in the wall. That's Rob Collier in the wall. Scenarius Days, Steven Townton. They're all in the wall, and we're looking 3 wide back here. The 02, the 74, the 16 into turn 2.
Yeah, down here into turn 2, you see Matthew Wood down to the inside. Can he make it happen on Dustin Franklin? Oh, somebody's in the wall up there. I'm not sure who that was to make contact. It might have been Singleton. Is now Luna's going to go by for that P3 position as we head down into turn 3. Oh, sideways is Singleton. Can he save it? He will save it, but he's going to hold on to that P4 position as now Matthew Wood's building a run off of 3.
Well, everybody getting loose off of turn 3 as well. Matthew Wood looking to the inside of Isaac Singleton. The 16, the 95, drag racing it down the front straightaway, now down into turn 1. The 16, he's going to dive it on deep here now as the 95 ripping the boards on the outside, and he's going to try to make it stick, try to get that run off of turn 1, and he does. He makes it stick. Here comes the run, and can he clear the 16? The 16 trying to get a little bit of side draft there, not going to be able to make it happen as the 95 clears the 16, now down into turn 2.
Yeah, down here into turn 2, we got like 7 or 8 of these guys nose to tail here off the tunnel turn. Matthew Wood shoots the inside of Singleton now. Can he make it happen down this long straightaway set up for turn 3? Rob Collier working this outside line. Where does he go with it, though? Oh, look at Scenarius Days back there. He's trying to rip the boards here into turn 3. As here we all are off of turn number 3. Here it is, the Singleton and the 95 working his way around the 16 of Matthew Wood.
Coming down the front straightaway now, you can see the 33. He's tracking in line with Travis Manning as they come down into turn 1. Looks like Austin Brooks not going to be able to make a big move with the 28. Not just yet. Give it some time here. Matthew Wood to the inside of Rob Collier now as the 16. He was not able to pass the 95, but Rob Collier maybe making some good adjustments on that last pit stop to try and get himself a better race car. It looks like he's moving forward as well. Here comes Ferrara to the inside of Franklin, coming down into turn 2, side by side here, and the 33 makes the move off of turn 2 now, and around the next straightaway, Rob Collier, he's getting loose. He's looking to come down into turn 3, not making a move here.
Yeah, down here into turn 3, you see Rob Collier to the inside. Matthew Wood bleeding some positions here. Is Collier turning up here? Mr. Showtime making stuff happen, trying to get to the inside of Singleton. Sideways is Singleton. Off of turn number 3. He's going to hang on to it. Here goes Collier. Help from maybe the 16 of Matthew Wood. Can they make a challenge? Down here into turn number 1. EJ Luna a little defensive. Does Singleton take it to the top? Does he take it to the bottom? He's going to take it to the bottom into turn 1. He's going to try and challenge EJ Luna.
Down through turns 1 now. What a run they're having. Austin Brooks being able to stay within touch of Travis Manning. As you can see here, he's running in the tracks of the 28. But a good battle going on here. Here comes Isaac Singleton to the inside. Oh, man, that is so close. The 95 all over the rear bumper of the 81 at the entrance. He had to back off. Here comes Rob Collier all over the rear bumper of the 95 now. He off the corner of turn 2, coming down into turn 3. Now Rob's going to back it up just a little bit here as the 95 continues to rip the boards on the outside. Can the 02 make up a little bit of ground here? Oh, the 81 gets sideways. That's Darius Days getting sideways back there in P9. Here comes Singleton to the inside of EJ Luna now for P3.
Yeah, here it is. Singleton finally getting to the inside into turn number 1 here. Can he make it happen? Luna's going to fight hard on the outside, but Singleton's going to clear him here. Luna maybe set up a crossover here off of turn number 1. It looks like, oh, he's sideways. He's not going to be able to stay to the inside of the 95 of Singleton. As you see Manning breaking the draft there, Brooks is chasing him down to the apron there. That's impressive. As Manning knows his competition is right there behind him now with Austin Brooks through the tunnel turn. That is going to be some tough person or tough opposition to keep behind you here, as he's got it down to 0.4 of a second as we head to turn number 3.
All right, coming down into turn 3, these guys continue to battle it out, but right here, this is the battle here for P3. What an incredible show. 3 wide in turn 3. Oh, Rob gets loose. Maybe a little bit of contact there with the 81 as they now come down the front straightaway. That's going to give all the advantage to Isaac Singleton as he had a perfect corner through turn 3. He's going to be able to lead that pack now, coming down into turn 1, leading that P3 position, plus 21 since the start of this race. What a race he has put together so far. 25 laps to go here at Pocono, and it's just now heating up. EJ Luna, he's getting under attack now by Matthew Wood. The 81 real sideways off of turn 1. He keeps it straight. Matthew Wood to the outside of the 81. Can he get it done? No, he can't. Coming down into turn 2 now, single file.
Wow, EJ Luna makes some wall contact there. Matthew Wood showed a lot of respect. Didn't want to take it to the inside into the tunnel turn. As we see EJ Luna here in the P4 position doing a fantastic job trying to hold back Matthew Wood through turn 3. Who's that ripping the boards? Is that Thomas Ferrara? Look at him go. He's trying to get around Rob Collier. Dustin Franklin trying to shove his nose in there into turn 3. As now we see Matthew Wood maybe pushing Luna. Luna being defensive, trying to break a little bit of draft here. Maybe going to force Matthew Wood the long way around here into turn 1. This is going to be interesting. We got 24 to go, and they're battling it out for that P4 position.
Jay, we had a little bit of happenings out on track real quick. Let's see what happened to Dave Farella. Looks like he was coming through turns 2. Coming off of turn 2 now. Maybe a little bit of issues for the 15. He pulls off the racetrack and he tows back to pit road. It looks like Dave Farella is out of this race. As we can now go back up to the front, EJ Luna and Matthew Wood putting on a great show here so far between themselves. Coming off of turn 2, Rob's in the wall, Thomas Ferrara in the wall, Dustin Franklin looking to capitalize here as he looks to the inside of the 43, down into turn 3, side by side for the P7 position. Rob Collier coming under threat now too by Dustin Franklin off at turn 3, coming down the front straightaway. Oh, the 74 and 43 almost make contact there. Those 74 are looking to give them some room. And they got real sideways. Still side by side now, though, with Rob and Thomas down into turn 1.
Yeah, down here into turn 1. Thomas to the inside of Rob. This is going to be a great battle side by side. Look at Dustin Franklin. He's going to try and make it happen to the inside. Oh, it's going to get tight here off at turn number 1, but Thomas Ferrara is going to take advantage of Rob Collier. Franklin's going to follow back in line here down the long pond straightaway. What happens here down into the tunnel turn? Not a great time for passing. Maybe be a little conservative here as Rob's going to shove Ferrara into turn number 2. Off at turn number 2. Who gets a good enough run here? It looks like Rob. He's going to try and carry this momentum. Dustin Franklin behind him. As now Ferrara is going to lead them all down here into turn number 3.
Coming down into turn 3, these guys have single-filed it out for the moment. Putting on a great show there for the time being. Thomas Ferrara making some awesome work on that outside lane off of turn 3. Rob Collier ripping that inside lane so far. You can see everybody else getting real sideways off of turn 3. Jay, we might be seeing a little bit of degradation of tires now as they've been pushing really hard here. It's going to be interesting to see what the leaders can do. As the 74 now looking to the outside of the O2. Maybe not necessarily here off of turn 1. But coming down this straightaway now, they're going to get the draft here and try to work through it through turn 2. Here comes Franklin.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of separation here as Franklin, he's going to try and make it happen to the inside of Rob. He's sideways. Oh, Rob shows a lot of respect. Oh, we got a car in the wall. Was that Ferrara? No, it's Luna. Luna, big news. Where's Rob going to go? He had a break. He almost ran in the back of Luna there. Unbelievable. What happened to Luna? We'll have to go back and maybe take a look if we can. I don't know what happened. Is he some serious contact? Now Rob's making contact. Everybody's making contact.
I'm sorry, that was my fault there. Everybody, this is just a great show right now, okay? Let's go back and see what happened to Luna real quick here. As, let's see, Luna looking like he made some big contact. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Off a turn 2, big, huge contact with the outside wall. That's the 16 narrowly avoiding that. So we'll go back live here. Luna now classified in that P7 position with probably some pretty decent damage on that right side of the 81. As he comes, whoa, real sideways once again. He saves it. Unbelievable. That 81's a little bit on the struggle bus right now, but continuing on in that P7 position. Let's see what he can do here for the rest of this run.
Yeah, here we are. The Dega boys, 20 to go here at Pocono as Manning's going to lead them to that point of the race. But we got still all kinds of battles here inside the top 5, top 10 even. As you see Franklin maybe coming under attack by Luna, who's doing a little bit of recovery here after that mistake that he made. Let's see if he can do anything down here into turn 1. It looks like he's going to follow right in the tire tracks of Franklin. Look at David White. Holy cow, he's up to that PA position after his early incidents. Now he's trying to make a move on Luna. Luna's in the wall off of turn number 1, headed for down the Long Pond straightaway, headed for tunnel turn 2. It looks like David White is going to make that move happen before they even get there. Great recovery here by David White in the 84 machine.
Yes, absolutely. That 84 brought out the first caution of the race and has slowly and methodically worked his way back up to a P7 position at the moment. EJ Luna getting back to his rear bumper as we speak. That 84 real fast. A great recovery tour for the 84. Oh, the 81's around, off at turn 3. He's going to go sideways. The yellow flag is out, and the 81, oh, almost down pit road. Did he save it? He's going to go down pit road here. That was a ticket time bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. We almost had the trifecta into the water barrels there. That was a great job by Luna to avoid any damage there here with 19 laps to go. This can be a peculiar spot in this race. Do we see any pit stops here, Tom? Do you think?
Jay, I would say yes, because you're within fuel. You slap some new tires on that, and give it a hawk tool.
Give it a hawk to a... Give it the old college track.
Oh, man. All right, well, we'll see what everybody decides to do here. EJ Luna just now coming off pit road. There is the pace truck coming off pit road. Travis Manning going to catch up to him. 18 laps to go now. As we've seen a pretty dang masterclass drive now by Travis Manning. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go a little bit of side-by-side with you. We'll be right back with y'all. We'll let you guys watch the pit cycles happening. And then we'll be right back.
We're the hub for motorsports. If you love racing, this is the place to be.
You know, even Stevie Wonder probably pointed that out. You know, Ross Chastain just being a melonhead, you know.
I just think he's an idiot. I mean, he literally showed up to court wearing a t-shirt that says, "I did it."
The drivers are complaining. They're driving dump trucks again for Blaney. I mean, dump truck master there.
Essentially, he ends up blowing a tire. I mean, no shocker there. In front of the field.
That's that Big Daddy NASCAR crap again.
The best iRacers in the business. Coming this time to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Rich. Can Fox get Collier? Collier goes into turn 1. Fox in water rides!
He chastained it! He's still chastaining it! It did not work!
It doesn't make it happen!
It didn't work!
Here comes Kyle Hendricks on the outside. We're 3 wide with Krupp, Steven, and Hendricks.
Oh, he makes it into the wall!
A little bit of wall off of turn 2.
As he gets into the left car, we just saw Kevin LePage! Oh my gosh!
O Guilherme cicla a roda com roda, espelho com espelho. Tem forward na reta de Tarumã. Tem forward, aí já deu besteira. E aí...
Tight racing and Devin Borden end over end on the top side of 2.
Showtime!
I'm Jay. That will conclude episode 1 of the Full Send Half Mast podcast.
The drivers are complaining. They're driving dump trucks again for Blaney. I mean, dump truck master there.
Going 120 laps on one set of tires?
It's a thing in the IMSA series where tires are as hard as this stone that Jesus walked on, but it doesn't happen in NASCAR. We don't have those type of tires. We've never had those type of tires. What NASCAR did, again, in this case, this also applies to the Josh Williams case. They are trying to be Big Daddy here. I think Hamlin and his appeals deal, I think that's going to be like an episode of Judge Judy there. Coming down the front straightaway, going into turn 1, we're going to see today who the King of Canada is.
Obviously, it's going to be Haley Deegan. I mean, and I think that I'm even being too nice at counting her as a dark horse. I mean, really, the only way that Deegan will ever win a race is if God himself comes out of the sky and pushes her car across the finish line first.
You know, I mean, that last restart you just showed, I mean, you think what could go wrong in just 50 feet? Like, everything can. I mean, that restart looked like what happens when you ask a bunch of, like, kindergartners to walk in a straight line.
I'm going to go on the opposite end here, and I'm going to choose the two biggest pretty boys in NASCAR, and that's Blaney and Elliott. Go into an octagon and just whatever they would call fighting. I don't know what they would call fighting, but I'm sure it'd be entertaining.
I think there's more of threat of Elliot asking him on a date than there is him hurting him.
Coming this time to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Richmond. Can Fox get Collier? Collier goes into turn 1. Fox in right.
He chest-aimed it! He's still chest-aiming it! It did not work! It didn't work!
You know, even Stevie Wonder probably pointed that out. We got that report 2 laps later. I think we should bring Stevie Wonder into that booth.
I'd imagine it'd be like, you remember like that space shuttle that like blew up and had the like school teacher on it and everything? That's what I'm gonna compare it to.
But here's the news of the race.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for that. We're going to be coming off of turn 3 now to start the race. Brad Haldane, Dallas Seward not making a pit stop this time by. They're going to be staying out on the racetrack against a field full of new tires. You see now the pace truck coming off of the racing surface, controlled to Brad Haldane, and the green flag flies. The 29 gets a great restart here at Pocono. 15 laps to go around the tricky triangle. Travis Manning already looking to the inside of Dallas Seward. Here comes Austin Brooks, 3 wide, down into turn 1. Where does Dallas Seward go? Nowhere for him. Here's Brad Haldane. He's already got these guys right behind him. The 33 trying to make a move on the 28, already off of turn 1. We're 3 wide for the lead of this race now. As they look down into turn 2, who's going to make it there first? Travis Manning on the inside. He's going to try to make that run work as they dive on down into turn 2. Austin Brooks leeches ahead here, but here comes Travis Manning off of turn 2, and we're wrecking in the back.
Serious Days is around. Oh man, I was about to say it looks like an LA traffic jam. They're off the tunnel turn. Holy cow!
Did he
What a move by Austin Brooks to take the lead. I can't believe he made it happen there through the middle. That's gonna bring us to another restart.
I don't think the 45 got hit. That car looks clean.
If anything happened, I mean, it was, like I said, LA traffic jam. They're off the tunnel turn. Maybe somebody did get into him just a little bit. Yeah, it was. Cody Tabor right there. Just make slight contact. I mean, there was just so much going on there. I mean, where are you going to go? I mean, it's like rush hour traffic.
Wow. Look at that, though. Look at everybody just going right around him.
That was some grade A crash avoidance right there.
Yes.
It doesn't get any better than that.
In fact, I saw one car. That was Scott Bellum going to the inside. The only car to elect to go to the inside. Let's watch his on board and see what happened.
Is that Scooter B scooting on by there? Look
Yeah,
at that.
that's Scooter
That was
B.
impressive. Holy cow. Great awareness there by old Scooter B in the #1 truck here tonight.
All right, Sedarius Days, after I mean, he's still got time to get back up there, but man, he's ran top 10 all day. He's got a fast truck underneath him. I'm sure we'll see him back up there. Scott Bellum in that P15 position. EJ Luna, P17 at the moment, after having some good runs there. All right, let's go back up to the front here. I'm really curious to see what Brad Haldane does. Does he come down pit road? I think he has to, Jay. Yeah, he's going to come down pit road. Dallas Seaworks, he's going to stay out on track. He's going for it, baby.
Yeah, I think that gamble just didn't play out exactly how he probably imagined it. I think he wanted to get clear there on the start and maybe have Manning and Brooks battle it out, but unfortunately they were battling with him 3 wide. And I mean, I feel like he kind of just take this opportunity here, put some new tires on, see how far he could charge to the field here at the end of the night.
Absolutely.
I mean, Austin Brooks now is your leader, so Manning in a peculiar position he hasn't been in all race long. He's not going to have control in this restart. What does he do to take advantage of Austin Brooks here and maybe get back to front? I mean, Austin Brooks drove from the back of the field to the lead. What an impressive drive here tonight.
Yes, plus 22 since the start of this race. So, I mean, phenomenal drive by him. Isaac Singleton also plus 20 since the start of this race. What a run for him as well. The only 2 drivers in the 20 mark. The only other driver in double digits with plus positions since the start of this race is Cody Tabor in the 5 truck. Currently plus 10 since the start of this race. So great job to those guys as we continue on with this race. 13 laps to go here at Pocono. And we will be right back with you guys for the start of this race.
In an absolute upsetting, destructive way that everybody's going to start crying. Not me. I'll probably crack open another cold one when that happens, but when there's like people that give away puppies at like Walmart and there's like 10 of them and the first 8 go like hotcakes, and then you got 2 more, and like the next week comes around, you see those same 2 dogs sitting in the kennel at the Walmart and nobody's picked them up yet. That's what these 2 drivers are this season. They're those last 2 puppies at the giveaway.
Because I'm sure Zach Brown's making himself look like a clown right now, and I'd love to watch that. Because the only thing he's been doing for the past 2 years is wearing that clown suit with pride. So then I was like, you know what? All we need to do is get some raggedy cars and get a couple of willing people to, you know, go to a small track, you know, like example, like South Boston, you know, get some like real raggedy Ford Crown Victoria cars. Right before the race, you spray them down with pepper spray, you know, and then you put a bag on their head, and then you get them in their cars, and you make them do 15 laps.
He's gonna do it through turns 3, off of turn 4, redemption for the Iceman. Jamie Knopf wins the season opener here at Kansas.
The people who are at the top of the leaderboard for the fan experience points get their picture on the hood. So if you look at the hood, there's pictures of the fans.
Well, 2 of them are gone now.
Yeah. It's ripped off that damn thing.
Old Christopher Bell. He's like that kid that you went to school with that like always showed up with a stain on his shirt. Like he always has a stain on his t-shirt. And you never know what it is, but I give him a B because I give Christopher Bell a lot of credit because I mean, I would pat him on his head if I could because he tried really hard. And I went to the store and I walked past the milk section, and what do I see on the milk cartons? A picture of Joey Logano. Like, they've been looking for this guy all season, NASCAR has. Joey Logano decided not to show up to the NASCAR season.
What is he known for? Recky's Spin House. This guy didn't wreck all damn year. I'm guessing.
All right back with you guys here. Off of turn 3 now. The pace truck's going to come off the racing surface, give control to the 33 of Austin Brooks. As the now green flag flies here at Pocono. 11 laps to go to decide our winner. Austin Brooks gets a great restart there. Matthew Wood looking to the inside of Travis Manning now. Down the front straightaway and into turn 1. It looks like Travis Manning's going to clear the 16 now as they dive on down into turn 1 here. The 33 ripping the boards on the outside as they go through turn 1. The 28 to 33 side by side now off the exit of turn 1. And it looks like the 33 might grab a little bit. Oh, Dallas Seawort's around. We've got big happenings back here.
That's going to bring out the yellow. Yep. Big wreck down the back straight at Long Pond. That looked big. I can't believe less trucks were involved in that one there, Tom. Holy cow, that was huge. Was that Ferrara, I believe, on the outside that might have grabbed the wall, seaward into it? Bill Daniels, just a victim here to the inside wall. It's go time, Tom. We got 11 laps to go here at Pocono. These guys are digging for everything they can get. Unfortunately, unraveled there off of turn number 1.
All right, let's look at this yellow flag here. Woo! See what went on with Dallas Seaward. Let's get a little bit of a better view here. That's just racing, baby.
Yeah, it looked like Dallas might have got a little tight. It looked like Rob had a pretty good run there. It looked like, yeah, it's a racing deal, man. There's nothing either of those drivers could have done. It's go time, and you got to go. And if you have a little bit of an issue with their car, good job by Bill Daniels, though. Look at this. Just a little kiss to the wall there. Just a little kiss. A little tap it in, little situation there.
Let's go on board with him because I feel like he was put in a situation where it was kind of crazy. Coming off at turn 1 here, he's going to avoid. Just did not expect Scott there. But everybody's scrambling to just get out of the way. I mean, can't really put that on anybody else either. In fact, Bill Daniels not really grabbing any damage out of that. I mean, I would... If I was in the back and I saw that happening, I'd be expecting a wrecked race truck right there.
Yeah, no doubt. That was impressive. I mean, where does this put Brad Haldane? We know he just pitted. Oh, he's in P20 right now. Maybe not exactly ideal, but he's going to get another chance on a restart. I mean, anything can happen on these restarts. We've seen how wild the last couple have been, so we'll see how this plays out for Brad Haldane back here in P20. Brooks still maintains the lead over Manning. Did a fantastic job on that restart. Matthew Wood tried to put his nose to the inside. Wasn't able to make it happen. Singleton's in there. Look at David White, though, P5. Unbelievable drive he's had tonight. The first incident of the day, and now here he is in the P5 position. We got cars down pit road as well, I believe, here, Tom. Looks like we have 9 laps to go. Lights are still on the pace vehicle here. Go through the field. Austin Brooks, P1 here into turn 1. Travis Manning, who has dominated the first half or first 3 quarters of this race. He's in that P2 position. Matthew Wood, the Ironman, up here in P3. Isaac Singleton, P4. David White on the recovery trail up here to P5. Dustin Franklin, P6. Cody Tabor, P7. Showtime, Rob Collier, P8. Javon Thompson up here in the P9 position. He's on a little bit of a recovery trail with that contact he had to the outside wall. And then Ethan Amberg up here in P10. Resident sports car driver in the number 12 machine. Go back to the chat here. We got Caden, Roadkill in the chat. Wow, better commercial breaks than Fox. Granted, it's not hard to beat. Well, we try our best here. The Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. And then he says, and again, womp womp. I'm not sure. Oh, commercials? Oh. Well, we're trying to keep it lively here. The Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. So we got 9 to go. Under caution once again. 6th caution of the day here at Pocono. Those lights are still on the pace vehicle now. Let us know in the chat. Who do you got winning this race? If you're enjoying the action so far, it's been a phenomenal race. And we're going to get this thing wrapped up and wound down here shortly, as it does look like the lights are off on the pace vehicle, and we're going to go green flag racing this time by. Said NASCAR needs to hire y'all for their broadcast, LMAO. Well, put in a good word, my guy. I got the Woodman himself, the Iron Man, Matthew Wood, currently P3. Okay. There you have it. Down the back straightaway now. All right, into turn number 3 we got, or excuse me, into tunnel turn 2. Say that one 5 times fast as we're bunched up, ready to go green flag racing this time by. Austin Brooks, Travis Manning are going to lead this field to green.
All right, ladies and gentle cars, we're ready to get this thing back under green flag racing. We're going to have 7 laps to go at the cross of the start-finish line. We've got some good names up here. Austin Brooks, Travis Manning, Matthew Wood, Isaac Singleton, David White. You're top 5 at the moment. Man, what a recovery by David White. Let's see what he can do here in the coming laps as we're looking to get the green flag. Pace truck off the racing surface, control to the 33, as now the green flag flies. He gets a great restart over Travis Manning as he's going side by side now with Matthew Wood down the front straightaway. Let's see if he could do anything here as they continue on down into turn 1, and Travis Manning gets out in front of Matthew Wood, but the 28 gonna rip the outside here, the 95 right behind him. Dustin Franklin behind Wood on the inside line. Looks like the 95 and the 74 getting really close there. Oh, Matthew Wood, he squeezes his way in. Here comes Singleton to the inside.
Here comes Singleton to the inside into the tunnel turn. Matthew Wood wanted that outside line, and now he's committed. Singleton to the inside the tunnel turn. Can he make it happen? Both sideways, as now it looks like Austin Brooks, Matthew Wood will clear Singleton down this long straightaway here, down into turn 3 with 7 laps to go. Austin Brooks leading over Travis Manning by 0.2 of a second as we're coming this time off of turn 3 to get 6 laps to go here tonight at Pocono.
6 laps to go. The 33 out front at the moment, and the yellow flag flies. Who is it this time?
Did we get a debris caution here, Tom? All right, who did it?
Oh, it's Scooter B.
Oh, it's Scooter B. Oh, no.
Let's go back and
Looks
see
like
what
he's got
happened.
some rear damage on that vehicle.
Whoa. That thing just took off sideways on him. We gotta go back.
Well, there it is. There's the water barrel trifecta here tonight at Pocono.
Oh, a little bit of contact with the 81. Oh, he did grab it, didn't he? There you go, the
Just
trifecta.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It looked like Luna, Luna just got sideways off the corner. I mean, he tried to save it. It just happened that Scooter B was there. That's unfortunate.
Let's see if we can get a better view of this.
Yeah, he's trying to catch that race truck. I bet if on the onboard you'd see his hands trying to catch that race truck. It just...
Oh, the 3-0 sideways too. Everybody's just trying to catch their trucks off of turn 3.
It's been that way all day long, Tom. It's been a thrilling race watching these guys be able to control those trucks off of turn 3. It's been a tough one. As it looks like Manning, though, he's running out of laps here. We got 5 to go. I believe we'll probably have, what, 2, 3 to go when we go green. So
yeah.
He's going to have to get on the wick here on this restart.
We might get one of those natural green-white checkers here tonight, Jay, if this all plays out. If not, we'll go into a little bit of overdrive finish. I don't want to jinx it just yet.
Those natural green-white checkers, Tom, make me all fuzzy inside, man.
Dude, it's so satisfying.
How did it line up that perfectly?
It's like, you know, all the planets align. You know, God himself align. I don't know. It is nice, though. I mean, it's just like, out of anything that could have happened in this race, that did.
Yeah. We've seen a little bit of everything, though. We've seen some pit strategies. We've seen some 2, 3, even 4 wide racing at points. Seen comers and goers. I mean, Austin Brooks made his way through the field. David White made his way through the field. Different guys staying on older tires up to the front, losing track position. Several great saves, some crashes. I mean, we've seen it all here tonight, and I think we're going to have an amazing finish to top it off here.
Absolutely. All right, let's go back to the chat because I have been neglecting you guys. Apologies for that. My goodness, I'm going to neglect you guys one more time here because we're going to go down pit road. Oh, man! Travis Manning almost got faked out there. Oh, that was close. Nobody else coming down pit road except for Dallas Seaver and Scott Pelham. But my goodness.
Travis was trying to play a little jukey move to those guys behind him as well there. Like, maybe he was like, I'm not going to pit. I know he's not going to pit. Maybe we can get some more guys behind us to pit.
Maybe.
I love the gamesmanship, man.
I love
It's
it too.
great. And especially Travis Manning. He's one of the best gamesmanship players in this entire series. And we've seen him do some crazy stuff before. So
yes,
he does it once again, trying to juke out the guys behind him.
Absolutely. But back to the chat now. I'm not going to disregard you guys no more. All right. Katie Gargiulo in the chat. Roadkill. Wow. Better commercial breaks than Fox. Granted, it's not hard to beat. No, it's not. Not at all. I mean, anything Fox puts on a broadcast, you just do the complete opposite, and it's going to be good. You know, that's kind of the philosophy here. And again, I assume that's the caution that was brought out. Got a little bit of womp womp there. NASCAR needs to hire y'all for the broadcast. Dream. That'd be peak. And then he said he's got Woodman himself. NJB Designs. NASCAR hasn't cleaned the water up yet. Hey, where are both of you guys? This race has been a banger. Miss you guys out on track. You guys are lucky I'm not out on track. I'd be spanking y'all. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Alright. Well, nonetheless, looks like we should...
I think we are. Natural.
I think we are, Jay.
Pace vehicle. I think it lined up perfectly.
What a fairy tale ending. Fairy tale ending. Come on with it. Yep. Alright, we're going to come off of turn 3. I mean, everybody's made a pit stop. Dallas Seward is still on pit road here. With a little bit of damage there with it. Maybe a little bit of redneck horsepower award there for the 38. As we come across the line now, let's see what happens to the lights on the pace truck here. Yes. Look at that. We're going to get a green, white, checkered naturally. Yeah, buddy. Man, that feels great. I love saying that. Awesome.
Yeah, it couldn't have been planned out any better, man. This is great. 3 to go now. We're going to get the 2 to go when we restart, and then the white flag, and then we'll, when the clock expires, then we'll run another lap after that, and then we'll run the white and the checkered, and then we'll set the clock back up to 45 minutes and run it again.
No. Remember, all you have to do is do the complete opposite of what Fox does, and it'll be all right. We'll be good.
Okay.
We'll be good.
I was trying to figure that out there for a second.
All right. Caden in the chat. I'm about to head to bed. For some reason, I thought the race ran later, so I skipped it. R.I.P. But that's okay. We'll see you next week. We're at Montreal. A little bit of road course racing. I know that's a little bit of your forte. Well, hopefully, we'll hopefully see you there, Caden. Hopefully, we'd look forward to it. But coming on down into turn 2 now. Austin Brooks, Travis Manning going to make up your front row here. Matthew Wood, Isaac Singleton, row 2. Dustin Franklin, Rob Collier, row 3. Row 4 is going to go to David White and Ethan Amberg. And to round out your top 10, and row 5, that's Cody Tabor and Matthew Nicolini. Newcomer to this league. It'd be awesome to get himself a top 10 for his first race. As we now head on down into turn 3. Everybody making sure their belts are tight, their steering wheels are on and locked. Ready to finish this race out right. As now we're coming off at turn 3. That pace truck's going to come off the racing surface. Give control to the 33 of Austin Brooks. As they inch closer to the restart zone. And the green flag flies. For 2 laps to go here at Pocono. The 33 getting a great jump over Travis Manning once again on that restart. Matthew Wood getting a little bit of help by Dustin Franklin as they barrel on down into turn 1. The 68 is going to get to the inside of the 28. That's not what Travis Manning needed. He wanted to get down low. The 16 now side by side with the 33 off of turn 1. But the 33 prevails. The 74's around. The 02's up in the air.
God.
What a wreck. Rob
What did I
Collier,
just witness?
huge inside wall contact. Parts are flying everywhere.
Dear God, I thought we had another certified NASA astronaut here tonight. Holy cow, that car was dead at launching. I mean, that was insane. just happened?
Dustin Franklin's big broke on that 74. He's going to try to limp that thing back around here. He's trying to get through turn 2. You can see that left front, it's gone. It's gone. That right front looks like, oh man, looks like it's hurting bad. It's hurting bad. All right, let's go back and look at that.
It's got a little bit of that jiggle on it too. You see that?
Yeah, it does.
Left top, left. Yeah, it's a little shimmy shang.
Little bit of that twerking action going on there on that left front.
Yeah.
Come on with it. That left rear is not even touching the ground right now.
It's like what? To the left. To the left.
All right, let's play this slow-mo here between the 74 and the 02. Looks like the 74 just shot straight out of turn 2. Made big contact with the 95. Look at the 02. My goodness. Looking up at the sky there. They're both going to come to the inside wall, make huge contact there between these two drivers. The 02 getting all 4 wheels off the ground after contact with the inside wall, and the 74, having some pretty big damages to his truck as well. In fact, Jay, I kind of like to go on board with the 02, see what he saw, because that was not a fun ride for himself. He's been running good all day, finds himself in a green-white checkered scenario, and this happens. So we'll take it full speed here. Oh.
I wonder if Rob's testing out for that new space program. They're trying to make a trip to the sun, but they're going to go at night.
All right, here's Dustin Franklin. He rolls out his backup car. Rob's still on pit road or getting towed back to pit road. He's probably going to go a lap down here. Unfortunate for the 02 team. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into an overdrive finish here with the Nexus Motor City Trucks here on the Dega Boys Broadcasting Network. A green-white checkered about to come straight to you guys, the viewers at home. Right back to the chat here. Caden gives an old Dale, yeah. He's going to dominate it. Talking about Montreal next week. Heck yeah, man. I'm excited. I want to see you Jensen Button 2007, that thing. 2008. I can't remember the year. I'm not good with that. I just know Jensen Button did something crazy at Montreal.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what year that is either. I think it's 2007.
I think it is too, because he was still driving for McLaren.
Yeah, he was still in a McLaren car. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know. We'll have to ask Nick. Nick would know.
Yeah, Nick would know. Where
Nick
is that?
would know.
Where's Nick when you need him?
Nick is just so freaking smart. I don't know how he remembers everything he remembers, dude. I give him lots of props.
I think he thoroughly enjoys studying.
Everybody's got their thing, man.
Yep. Whatever floats your boat. For show.
For show.
All right. We got Matthew Wood in P2. Look at that. Travis Manning going all the way back to P3 at the moment. Which might not be too bad here, Jay, because he's going to be restarting behind Austin Brooks. And might be able to get a little bit of a better restart. He likes that inside lane on the restarts, potentially. It's a little bit later with these tires, a little bit more tire degradation. So we'll see how he does with that. But I still... anybody in the top 10 can still win this race for real. One driver...
I don't even know we're done wrecking yet, so...
Oh, that's true. Yeah. One driver I'd like to spotlight here real quick, Javon Thompson. That 93 working his way back up to a P7 position after a little bit of contact between himself and Dallas Seward after the second caution of the race. He's finding himself in some great position as now the lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go green flag racing this time by Matthew Nicolini in P9 and Stephen Downton. Actually, Nicolini's in P10. Stephen Downton is in P9. So, there you have it. Your league owner there, Stephen Downton, making a top 10 appearance here. See what he could do for the end of the race as Austin Brooks going to lead the field to green with Matthew Wood on the outside of him. Jay, we got a green-white checker coming up ahead of us, an overdrive finish. We've had a great race so far. Let's see what they could do to pull it out, but any last words before we go and head into our first overdrive finish?
Yeah, some of the fast trucks we've seen all day are occupying those front 2 rows. We'll see if Austin Brooks can hang on to this win. What an incredible drive he's had all day long, driving through the field to get into this position. Matthew Wood in that number 16 truck. Remember, the Triple Crown. He's still alive for it. He just needs that truck win. Here he is in position on this restart. Let's see if he can get it done. Travis Manning looking to get back to the lead of the race. He dominated early. Can he do it? And then Singleton, I think he likes where he's at. He's been so good on that outside line all night long. Let's see if he can get a good restart here and maybe get himself to the front of this field and get a victory here tonight.
Absolutely, lots of opportunities for these drivers. David White still back in that top 5 position after bringing out the first caution of this race. What a great recovery by him so far. But all eyes on the 33 as he leads this race on the first overdrive. Finish that we've got going on here. The pace truck coming off at turn 3 now. He's going to pull off and give control back to the 33 as he looks to restart this race. Inching closer to the restart zone. And the green flag flies for the first overdrive finish here tonight. 33 gets a great restart there with Matthew Wood and Travis Manning duking it out. Going down the front straightaway now, side by side for that P2 position. The 28, he gets ahead of the 16 down through turns 1. Look at that. He's already hot on the tracks of the 33, looking to stay in the tracks here off at turn 1. He's going to try to get that draft. Isaac Singleton ripping the outside. We got a Bill Daniels on the inside, making contact, but back up to the front. Austin Brooks, a 0.2 of a second lead over the 28 coming through turn 2.
Yeah, down here into turn 2. Austin Brooks looking like he's trying to set off for victory here. And we got the yellow. There it is. We're going to have another attempt at overtime here tonight. Big wreck. That Brad Haldane's involved. Look at that bumper cover. What is going on there? Holy cow. Looks like Dustin Franklin. Look at that thing. That thing's got a mind of its own.
Just, oh, that's Steven Doughton running in the top 10 there. Let's see what happened between these guys. Ooh, happened a little bit before that. Let's see what happened. 3 wide situation going through turn 2. We don't see that happen a lot. The 09, 29 getting into it. The 3, the 68, the 74 all involved. The 09 climbing the fence there. He crashes back down to the inside of the racetrack. RIP. Brad Haldane back out on pit road. Daniel Maddox on pit road. Sean Dion on pit road. There you have it.
Looks like we're getting some overdrive here tonight, Tom. Second attempt here.
Second attempt. Let's go ahead.
But it changed the front a little bit here because we got Brooks up in the lead still, but Manning has gotten by Wood. So now we're going to put Manning back on the front row for this restart. Did we see anybody just say, you know what? Let's go throw some tires on this car.
Yeah, that's
Who knows? We might get another 5 attempts. You never know, right?
Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do another overdrive finish here. Attempt number 2. We'll see what they can do here to finish out this race as we go back to the broadcast. NJB Designs in the chat. He's saying, come on, Woody. He's talking about Matthew Wood, of course. Not Andy's toy. As they come through turn 3 now.
Or what do they call those old like sedans or whatever, with the wood paneling? They used to call them Woodies. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, what are they called? They're called station
I have no
wagons.
idea what they're called, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The wood paneling on the side.
Yeah.
Your family in it. You take a trip to the beach or cross country with no seatbelts or anything.
Yeah. What's that Christmas movie where?
Yeah, the Griswolds.
The Griswolds.
Yeah, the Griswolds
Thank you.
machine. Yeah, dude. Yeah, what is that called? Oh man.
Oh well.
Honestly, those are some great movies, man. They got a new one.
They do?
That I watched on HBO the other night, and it has the dude that played Andy on The Office was the lead.
No way.
Movie. Oh, it was freaking hilarious, dude.
Huh.
And they were going to Wally's World, like he did when he was a kid. He plays God, what the heck's the kid's name? I can't even remember, dude. It was a month ago to watch this, but yeah, it was great. Wait, how did we get started on that? What happened? I don't know. Never a dull moment here at the Digga Boys Broadcasting Network. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. You know, I have a short attention span. Caden says there was a Jeep everyone referred to as the Woody 2. I don't know. Oh, the Commander.
I don't know.
The Jeep Commander? From the 90s? Or
That
80s?
one had wood panel on it?
I'm pretty sure it did. It was, what's that one that, Walter White's wife drives?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
I'm pretty sure that's
I guess
a Jeep.
That would be, yeah, that is a Jeep. Yeah.
Breaking
Yeah,
Bad.
exactly.
That's what it's called.
Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
Gosh, we're getting the whole thing in here. Breaking Bad, Family Vacation, Jeeps,
Griswolds.
Woodies. Yeah, the Griswolds.
Toys. The
What's
old Grand
next?
Wagoneer. That's right. That's right. It's just a Wagoneer. It's not the new ones. New ones are too sleek. Alright. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to try this once again, ladies and gentlemen. The 9th caution of the night here at Pocono. Austin Brooks looking to secure a win tonight here at Pocono. Travis Manning to try and continue his winning ways here at the Nexus Motor City Trucks. Matthew Wood trying to complete the trifecta. Winning in sports car, winning in Indy car. Now trying to win here in the trucks. A little bit of a bonus on the line. $50 make you holla on the line here for Matthew Wood. Can he get the win? Can he pull it out here tonight? Find out. That $50 courtesy of the Dega Boys. Try and get some good competition in on these races. Matthew Wood being in prime position. Claim that $50. As they come through turn 2. Okay, Jay, any last thoughts before we go green flag racing?
Yes, just like the last restart, some of the fast trucks we've seen all night long light up on those front 2 rows. Can Austin Brooks hang on? Now he's going to have Travis Manning back to the outside on this restart. The competition is there now. Matthew Wood, how aggressive does he get to try and get this triple crown here tonight? Isaac Singleton, right where he wants to be, up on that outside. Can he make something happen? Can he build enough of a run to challenge for this race win? This could be fantastic. Do we see another overtime? Or overdrive? Does that happen here tonight? We're about to find out. We're going to drop the hammer. 2 to go.
All right, coming off at turn 3. We're going to watch that pace truck come off of the racing surface, give control to the 33 once again here. They inch closer to the restart zone, and the green flag flies for attempt number 2 here tonight with the Motor City Trucks at Pocono. Austin Brooks not getting as good of a restart as what he wanted. Travis Manning hot on his tail as they all sail on down into turn 1. Where does Travis Manning go? He's going to dive it deep down into turn 1, side by side for the lead here. The 28, he's going to try to clear the 33 off of turn 1. He does it! Oh my goodness! Oh, the 33 back to the outside! No, the 28 fends him off! What a battle! They're still battling it out now, down into turn 2!
He's blocking his Manning down here into the tunnel turn here tonight with 2 laps to go, and we're still side by side. Look at Brooks to the outside. What an aggressive move to stay side by side to the tunnel turn. We're going to continue side by side down here into turn 3 as Singleton's ripping the boards now. Matthew Wood seeking for position. Here it is off of turn number 3. It looks like Manning might be able to clear, and there's the yellow flag once again.
And it's old Giavone in the 93. Having some troubles there. Let's go back and look. See what happened to the 93. As he comes on down. Oh, the 81 got into the rear of the 93. And that is what brings out caution number 10.
Oh, man, I thought you were going to say, and that's how the cookie crumbles. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. We're back in the booth. I was waiting for you to say it.
Oh, ladies, I have failed. All of the fine ladies and gentle cars out there. All right, everybody, we're going to go do a side-by-side real quick, and we'll be right back with y'all to complete this race.
I'm Jay. That will conclude episode 1 of the Full Send Half-Mast podcast.
The drivers are complaining. They're driving dump trucks again for Blaney. I mean, dump truck master there.
going 120 laps on one set of tires?
It's a thing in the INSA series where tires are as hard as this stone that Jesus walked on, but it doesn't happen in NASCAR. We don't have those type of tires. We've never had those type of tires. What NASCAR did, again, in this case, this also applies to the Josh Williams case. They are trying to be Big Daddy here. I think Hamlin and his appeals deal, I think that's going to be like an episode of Judge Judy there. Coming down the front straightaway, going into turn 1, we're going to see today who the King of Canada is.
Obviously, it's going to be Haley Deegan. I mean, and I think that I'm even being too nice at counting her as a dark horse. I mean, really, the only way that Deegan will ever win a race is if God himself comes out of the sky and pushes her car across the finish line first.
You know, I mean, that last restart you just showed, I mean, you think what could go wrong in just 50 feet? Like, everything can. I mean, that restart looked like what happens when you ask a bunch of, like, kindergartners to walk in a straight line.
I'm going to go on the opposite end here, and I'm going to choose the two biggest pretty boys in NASCAR, and that's Blaney and Elliott. Go into an octagon and just whatever they would call fighting. I don't know what they would call fighting, but I'm sure it'd be entertaining.
I think there's more of threat of Elliot asking him on a date than there is him hurting him.
Coming this time to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Richmond. Can Fox get Collier? Collier goes into turn 1. Fox in wide.
He chest-aimed it! He's still chest-aiming it! It did not work! It didn't work!
You know, even Stevie Wonder probably pointed that out. We got that report 2 laps later. I think we should bring Stevie Wonder into that booth.
I'd imagine it'd be like, you remember like that space shuttle that like blew up and had the like school teacher on it and everything? That's what I'm gonna compare it to.
But here's the news of the race. The first lap led by your defending race winner, David L. Brown.
Your Nexus 499 champion is Garrett Gusso.
Garrett
He is the
Gusso!
winner of the 499. Garrett Gusso, you are immortal.
Mark my damn word, right here, episode 24 of the Full Send Half Mass podcast. Mike McDowell is going to win a race before the playoffs.
The 38-year-old is going to win at Indianapolis.
Dumb snowflakes.
You dumb snowflakes with your safety aspects.
Yeah, and everybody's like, NASCAR died with Dale. Yeah, well, people would start dying again. So
Yeah.
keep doing that, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, Steven's on the ground!
Round.
Oh no, Steven! What happened?
There's a pile up on the front stretch. You got Haldane over. You got this 93 of Javon over. Here comes Trowbridge. He's by them all.
Oh, he gets
collected.
wrecked.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I've seen those MX-5 Cup guys drive around Barber. Those guys are freaking relentless. Could you imagine them going around Martinsville? Those guys literally are racing for nothing except for a negative bank account, and they're going ham every lap.
Elliott's going to pull a Jimmy Johnson and absolutely choke away his chance in the playoffs, and it's going to be in an absolute upsetting, destructive way that everybody's going to start crying. Not me. I'll probably crack open another cold one when that happens, but when there's like people that give away puppies at like Walmart, and there's like 10 of them, and the first 8 go like hotcakes, and then you got 2 more, and like the next week comes around, you see those same 2 dogs sitting in the kennel at the Walmart, and nobody's picked them up yet. That's what these 2 drivers are this season. They're those last 2 puppies at the giveaway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right back with y'all now. Is this a third attempt? Second attempt.
This is attempt number 3 of overdrive, attempt 4 of a natural. So here we go.
Come on, let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Travis Manning leading the field to green here. The green flag flies. Travis Manning getting a great jump here as Austin Brooks goes side by side with Matthew Wood now down the front straightaway. Matthew Wood getting a little bit of a draft help there from the 28, but now the 33 grabbing a little bit of an advantage here now through turn 1. A little bit of door contact there as they go down into turn 1. Matthew Wood gets around him. The 16, he drifts high. Austin Brooks looking back down to the inside, and the yellow flag's out.
There it is. Oh, that's big contact. Who's that? Is that the 42 Ferrara? It is. Is this it? Is this official, though? Do we only have 3 attempts, or are we unlimited here tonight? It's not changing to 3 to go here, Tom. I think this could be it right here.
This could be it for sure.
We'll have to see when they come to the line. We might be getting the white flag here for Travis Manning. Let's see. We are up against the time clock as well, so this could be the 3rd and final attempt. The yellow's still out. There it is. Final lap for Travis Manning. As Barney's just giving that flag hell right now.
Hey, he is. My goodness, look at this, Jay. David White finished P3.
Well, he's got to make it back around here,
Hey,
Tom. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I don't want to jinx nobody here tonight.
Yep. For sure. He does have the same amount of fuel as everybody around him, though.
Yeah, he should be all right. Yeah. Let's see if he can just maintain pace here. Sort of continue down the Long Pond straightaway, head for the tunnel turn for the final time here tonight. Let's see. Looks like we're still all running. Nobody's shaking the cars down. Nobody's running out of gas. Oh! Are we official? Does that matter?
No, that's the pace car.
Okay, we're catching the pace car. Okay.
Isaac Singleton about to steal this win.
Yeah, he's going for that bread. All right, here it is. Behind the pace car off of turn number 4 for the final time here tonight. We saw multiple overdrive finishes. Great thrilling action all night long. But it's going to be Travis Manning, who is going to claim the win on yellow tonight at Pocono for another win on this fantastic season.
Great win by Travis. P2 to Matthew Wood. P3 actually was Austin Brooks. He just lost a little bit of track position there. Sorry, David White, about that. I was really excited for you, but a P4 is not bad. Isaac Singleton rounding out your top 5. What a great run for him. Caden in the chat, Wood got 2nd. We'll take it. And what a great run by him. Great job to Matthew Wood. Not completing that challenge that the Digga Boys has presented in the Nexus Sim Racing group, but one step closer for sure. Congratulations to the 16 and the 33. Let's go ahead and bring up these drivers, Jay, for a quick interview. And let's go ahead and get these guys knocked out. Let's get set up here, and we'll get this thing rolling. Alrighty, we got Austin Brooks. Austin, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Austin, what a phenomenal race by you. A little bit unlucky happening there with the cautions at the end, but my goodness, you start P23 on the field, you work your way all the way through the field, slowly and methodically you find yourself up front and leading this race, taking the challenge to Travis Manning there at the end. Man, talk to us a little bit about your race.
Just always just gotta keep the tires on the truck and be patient. Jess is always fun to race with.
Yeah, absolutely. A phenomenal run by yourself. Taking it to Travis, having a great battle there with Matthew Wood at the end. Again, some unfortunate cautions happening there, not showing really your finish, not really showing probably where you would have been given the circumstances there at the end of the race, but nonetheless a great race finish for yourself. I'm gonna give you a congratulations. I'm gonna hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Austin on his P3 run tonight?
Yes, Austin, congratulations on your run here tonight. What a fantastic job you did. Tell us a little bit about the race at the beginning, because we saw you drive all the way through the field. What was that like, and how fun was that driving from the back to the front?
I mean, it's always pretty fun driving through the field, but this track you just gotta go when you gotta go, because how this build is, you can't really pass on the bottom because we have a shit tire, but every time you drive through the back, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job. You put yourself in position. I believe I picked you at the top to find victory lane, so I'm sorry if I jinxed you there. I have a bad habit of jinxing people as of late, so sorry about that. So I'll make sure I don't take you next week. I don't want to jinx you. But who do you have to thank for this amazing performance that you had here tonight?
Once again, just all the guys over at Legacy Motorsports. They put together brilliant setups every week in and week out, no matter what car we're in.
All right. Well, congratulations on your P3 finish tonight, and definitely won. You had a strong performance in plus 20, most positions gained in the entire race. Congratulations once again, and we hope to see you in the next one, Austin.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, that was your P3 runner for tonight. Let's go ahead and bring down your P2 runner, Matthew Wood. Hey, Matthew, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy? Yeah, look at that P2 run for yourself. Man, what a great race you had. You qualified P6. You stayed up front the whole race. Talk to us a little bit about it. On everything that happened towards the end of the race. The cautions, the restarts. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I didn't have straight line speed apparently, so every time I'd get a good jump on Travis, he would just blow by me. And then I was like, you know what? I don't care. I just want a P3. I want podium. Isaac's the one I got to worry about. And then, caution. I think we were in, someone said 36 caution laps, which is unfortunate. Eye pacing. It's not as worse. It's not as bad as the rail truck series though, so we can take that for granted. But no. For considering before the race, Noah literally told me, "Hey, here's the setup. It's bottom of the barrel, but just deal with it." I'm like, okay, but I hated Pocono. I'm not fast at Pocono. Despise it with every bone in my body. So I was expecting maybe a top 10, top 5, something like that. Of course, I expected to be half a lap down to Travis and Brooks, but that's something else. But I think the guy who won deserved it. He dominated the first half of the race. And of course, cautions came out, gave him at least some competition. Darren was quick, just made that one mistake, and then whatever else happened. Saw a couple cars airborne from what I could tell. I couldn't really see because there was so much smoke. Almost got killed by Dallas going into the tunnel turn. That was pretty nice. But in my opinion, Austin deserves second, and I think he should have been there. But it is what it is. I go on to Montreal next week and hopefully find a half decent setup that's not going to kill me, and hopefully we have our probably best shot at a win to date.
Absolutely a great run for yourself out here. You definitely flexed a little bit, for sure, with that bottom of the barrel setup. Congratulations on your P2 run tonight. I'm going to hand you off to Jay here. Jay, what do you got for Matthew to round out this interview?
Yes, Matthew, you had a fantastic race. I mean, you were right there all day long inside the top 5, top 3. Great job on those restarts at the end to optimize, and you come home with a P2 finish. Great job by you. Who do you have to thank for this amazing run here tonight? And, with this Montreal road course coming up, you got to feel confident about that too. So who do you have to thank?
Well, first of all, actually Noah, because he said that was a bad setup, but in general, it didn't feel bad. It felt good. I think Travis and Brooks are just that quick, and I'm just that slow at Pocono. I don't like it. But yeah, everybody raced as far as I could tell with me cleanly. I think I put, it was the 29 either into the wall or really close to it, because that's after I got moved. Dallas tried to go to the inside and hit me, and I slid up the track into him. We were just like, I think 3 wide, 3x4 or something like that. So just a whole gaggle. But yeah, I think everybody, at least at the front, raced respectfully. I don't know what was going on behind me. Again, I think somebody got sent off in a helicopter. But yeah, next week, of course, I'm feeling confident, but it's just going to be about, can you find a setup? Who's going to find the best setup? Because of course, trucks don't go to Montreal. I wish. We all wish, but they don't. So we got to make a setup or find a setup, do something. Thank the Lord, as always. Again, good race. We just got to, I don't know what the playoff situation looks like or if I'm even eligible. But yeah, we'll see over the next couple weeks.
Absolutely. Another fantastic run by Matthew Wood out here tonight. Congratulations on your P2 and points haul here tonight. And Matthew, we hope to see you in the next one. All right, that was your P2 runner. Let's go ahead and bring down your race winner here. It is Travis Manning. Travis, this is Thomas and Jay in the booth. You got a copy?
Gotcha, guys.
Man, what a show you guys put on tonight. We saw some great battlings between yourself, Matthew Wood, Austin Brooks, Darren McCabe up there as well with Isaac Singleton. You guys put on an absolute show. But the 28 coming out on top from pole to checker flag and a masterclass drive for yourself. Talk to us a little bit. What was going through your head there with those cautions that was playing out at the end of the race? Because at one point you found yourself in P3.
Yeah, I was not getting good restarts. Austin was timing those starts real well. And then I was able to crawl back up to second. Another caution came out. So at that point it was try to time them out a little bit and see if I could get a good start. I got a good enough one, got in the draft a little bit, and just buried into turn one and hope it stuck. And yeah, luckily it stuck there. And from there it was just cautions, and it just kind of backed into that one with that one move. But yeah, 28 Genome Services Nitro Ford was very, very quick tonight. It was a shame we saw those cautions because I think Austin and I had a good race fixing up there, but. You got to take them whenever you can get them, and we'll take it, and we'll keep on moving forward.
Absolutely. We saw that 28 again on pole starting the race, and out front the whole race. Some massive speed out of that 28. A good battle you had going there with the 33 towards the end of this race, but some cautions kind of flipped that on its head. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the cookie crumbles. You see that? You got it? You got it? Everybody copy it for me. There we go. All right. Travis, congratulations on your win here tonight. I'm going to hand you off to Jay. Jay, what do you got for Travis on his race win?
Yes, Travis, that was an awesome race. I enjoyed that thoroughly from start to finish. The different strategies playing out as well. Like early on, we saw a lot of guys diving down pit road, trying to maybe play a little different strategy, knowing that they didn't have the track position. And you did a fantastic job dominating this race earlier. I guess really kind of just controlling the pace there early and doing what you needed to do. And then you lost the track position. You fought back. It was incredible to watch. That move you made into turn one was masterclass. I was impressed watching that happen. And you get the job done. Who do you have to thank for this amazing performance here tonight, Travis?
Big shout out to Nitro Racing, Dan in particular. Dan and I worked pretty hard on this truck, and glad to see it paid off for us. GM Services on the hood tonight, Bruce and Q's, you guys, SK, everyone. Great racing with Austin as always. I love racing with him. Wish we could have duked that one out a little bit more, but yeah, we'll have more races coming up, and him and I'm sure we're not done with each other.
Are you running next week in Montreal there, Travis?
I don't think so. I got lucky tonight because my commitments that I have on Wednesdays, I didn't have to go to tonight. It was the daughter's second birthday, and she was in bed by the time it was race time, so it just worked out for me tonight. But in the next couple of weeks, definitely more. I think about in the last month or so of this commitment, so we're almost done.
All right, so hopefully a little bit more of Travis Manning in this Nexus Motor City Trucks. We're excited, Travis, to have you back out here on track. Congratulations on your P1 finish tonight, and we hope to see you probably within a month, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Sounds good, guys. Thank you.
All right, later. All right, Jay, man, what a race that we got. We had some awesome green flag runs here. Then we kind of got caught up in a little bit of cautions there, right? We had a little bit of on track shenanigans happening, but boy, did it really heat up that lead pack race. Travis Manning, like what he said, dove it down into turn one. He hoped it stuck, and it did. He pulls off the win here tonight.
I mean, this race had basically everything you want in a good old NASCAR race, Tom. Besides green flag stops, we didn't see those tonight, unfortunately, the way that the cautions kind of laid out. But, I mean, from the beginning of the night, we said it. Travis was going to be the guy to be. Every time he jumps in the Motor City Trucks, you look at Travis to kind of be the guy to contend with the win. Austin Brooks started dead last in this race. What a fantastic drive he did. Proved that you can really pass in these trucks if you have a good setup and you're able to maybe have some restarts play in your favor and be able to make some moves. We saw a lot of maybe some handling issues there off of turn 3. We saw a lot of guys loosey-goosey there. We got the trifecta on the water barrels there on pit entry. That was entertaining. But, I mean, yeah, great race.
And we got the cookie crumble, too, baby.
And we got the cookies crumbled, man. Heck yeah, you can't beat it, dude. You can't beat it. And we got some overdrive finishes, like you said. We got towards the end of this race. We saw a little bit of maybe a little bit of desperation, a little bit of guys running out of room. Looked like an LA traffic jam there off the tunnel turn a couple times, but we did make it to the end of this race. We did end it under yellow. We hit the maximum amount of overtime attempts, and Travis Manning, he fought his way back to the lead. He had to earn that one. He fell back to P3, I believe, in one of those overtime, and he made a daring move in turn 1 to get back to lead, and it worked out for him. And he claims another victory on this amazing season. What a great race we saw today. Different strategies playing out with guys pitting early out of sequence, maybe trying to flip a little bit of track position. And we saw a little bit of that work. We saw Brett Haldane, Dallas Seward use those strategies to their benefit to gain some track position early. And it was a fun race. I enjoyed it. Pocono always puts on a good show, and we saw another one here tonight with the Motor City Trucks. Best races in the business, as always.
Absolutely. All right, let's round out this broadcast. We've got a big stream tomorrow. We're going RTP with the IndyCar series. Jay's going to be up here in the booth. Well, he's going to be on the stand as crew chief. I'll be driving. All right, we're pretty confident about this. We've got some good iRating. We've got hopefully some good splits ahead of us and some good points to chase after for this RTP. Really, really excited about it. And that all happens tomorrow. Live streaming right here on YouTube, right here on Kick. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Road to Pro.
You can't miss it. You got to come support your boy Tom as he's going to go and give him hell tomorrow, man. Everybody wish him luck in the chat and come join us, come support us, come chat with us. We're gonna see what happens. I think we're confident. I'm confident. I've got all the confidence in the world in Tom, and I think as long as I don't be an idiot, make any mistakes. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I mean, we're going to do the best we can. Don't want to have any of those Rodney Childers moments tomorrow, so we'll figure it out.
That's right. But that's okay, because we've seen the worst of Rodney Childers. If we just do the opposite of that, it's kind of like NASCAR philosophy.
Yeah.
Right? Just do the complete opposite. You're going to do a lot better. All right? So, anyways, that's going to be going on tomorrow. Really excited about it. We're not racing this weekend. We do, though, have a watch party, which I'm going to hand off to Jay now because we've got watch parties and podcasts coming up. Jay, let's talk about it.
Yes, so on Saturday night, tune in right here to this channel. We'll be streaming on Kick as well as YouTube. We're going to do a watch party for the IndyCar hybrid debut on ovals at Iowa Speedway. Under the lights, going to be a great race. Jared said he's going to come join me as well, so we'll just be hanging out, watching a little bit of IndyCar, see how this hybrid package works on an oval. It's kind of an unknown. We really don't know what we're going to see, and I want to witness it right here live with you guys on YouTube, get our live reactions, and we're going to learn together what exactly a hybrid package on an oval looks like for IndyCar's modern era, the future of IndyCar racing. I'm super excited about it. Tune in here. I believe we'll start around 7:45, 8 Eastern time on Saturday night, so yeah, come join the boys. Turn the IndyCar on one screen, put the Dega Boys on the other, and come interact with us in chat. Hang out, have a good time. Watch parties are always fun here on the Dega Boys channel. So I can't wait to see you guys there. And then on Tuesday, another episode of the Full Send Half Mass podcast. We're back. We went for over 2 hours yesterday, man.
Yeah.
We had a lot to talk about. Holy cow. I mean, there is some clippable memory moments in that one for sure. So go back and watch that from Tuesday, from yesterday. Go check that out and see what we talked about. A lot of good stuff in there. I don't want to spoil too much. You guys got to go check it out. We'll be doing that again on Tuesday for episode 79. We're going to talk about all the races this weekend with the hybrid debut at Iowa for IndyCars. I think NASCARs are at Pocono this weekend, as well as F1's off. We got the World Endurance Championship at Sao Paulo this weekend. And IMSA racing the Canadian Tire. So lots of racing this weekend. Lots of stuff to talk about on Tuesday. And I can't wait to see you guys there.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots to look forward to. Let's see. Make sure you guys tune in to all of our... Oh, actually, before I go there, Monday, we are going to be racing again. We're going to be at Texas, which may be a little bit of good practice for the RTP race next week, which is Indy Oval. So we'll try that out. We'll try a hand in it. We've got some great support behind us as well, and we're going to be trying our best here. So... excuse me, make sure you guys tune into that as well. Next week for the truck series, we're at Montreal on Wednesday, so make sure you guys tune in for that as well. It's got lots of fun stuff coming up, so make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you guys check out all of our social medias. We've got X, Facebook, TikTok. We've got Instagram, Patreon. If you guys want to help support us there, we are demonetized on YouTube, which is a pretty big hit to our channel. If you guys want to help us in any way, Patreon is an avenue for you guys. You guys can also buy some merch. Merch really helps us out as well. And you guys can go to that straight from our YouTube channel, hit the store button, and go to our spread shop page there. Get yourself some Digga Boys merch. We would really appreciate that. As this recent news has really hit us hard. So, but thank you to everybody who has supported us. We truly appreciate that. Good Lord, I have a coughing fit. Our Discord channel. Make sure you guys join our Discord channel. Everything is linked down below. So it's a thriving Discord channel. All motorsports news around the world, you guys will find in that channel. Lots of groundbreaking news, lots of rumors, lots of drama going on in there as well. If you guys like to be kept up with everything news-wise going on in the world, just go in there and get educated. Like what I do when I find those links to post to it. I love looking at news articles, man. I just love it.
Oh, me too.
I love being the one to be able to help spread that news because it's really fun. So yeah, the Discord channel's thriving. It's thriving. Lots of fun. Look, thank you to everybody who came out here and watched tonight, who commented. We've got Caden Gargiulo, Matthew Wood, Noah Blackwell, Tim Henderson, Dallas Ewert, Landon Maupin. Thank you guys so much for coming out here and commenting, liking, subscribing. It means so much to in the growth of our channel and maybe some future endeavors that we got with Kick. We're now streaming on Kick, so make sure you guys go over there. If you guys got a Kick account, come follow us and stay up to date there as well, because we may be doing some Kick exclusive streams, or we might not be streaming it to YouTube, but we will stream it to Kick. So yeah, get in on that. Get on that. Be one of the first. I think we've got only 7 followers right now. So get in on that. Yeah, be part of the OGs on Kick and help some brothers out.
Yes.
But this has been another awesome broadcast here on the Digga Boys Broadcasting Network. We thank everybody once again who came out, watched, liked, commented, subscribed. Means so much to us. But this has been Thomas and Jay in the booth, and we'll see y'all in the next one.